welcome to the Elegant 8 Adventure Sagas. I think, right? That's right.
Huzzah.
Yes.
Huzzah indeed. The Adventure Sagas. When last here, you guys managed to find a series of shortcuts to the big bad boss, Mr. Glassstaff, and myrtleized him, and he's now dead.
Yep.
Many mysteries.
That was in one swipe.
Yes, it was a pretty spectacular thing. I went back and rewatched the episode last time just to remember what happened. And most of the session was Karen and Skylar deciding how to negotiate with him, and then Karen was like
real genius level negotiation.
Yeah,
too.
it was
That's
great.
right.
Although we did find out that Karen and Skylar have been dating, because he was announced as his girlfriend. So you guys are in your dirty Redbrand robes, including Karen, who I guess has one sort of like wrapped around and draped over his head or her head because it doesn't quite fit. Let me share the map with you and remind you where you are. So you were up in the with the nice lovely red carpet. You'd went through this secret passage, and before he died, he tried to give you a few outs, but you weren't having it. He did call for some help. So a couple of rooms worth of Redbrands are probably, or at least you assume they're Redbrands, are probably waiting for you, or looking for you, or wondering what's going on. He didn't have a lot of time to share details, and he is dead. So you guys are back in the storeroom. Partially in the storeroom and partially in the crevasse. No bad guys have made their way to you as of yet. You are not officially in combat. I defer to you lovely people, as to what happens next.
And did we let some people go?
Oh yes. Yeah, I didn't recap the entire thing. So yeah, earlier in the episode.
That's okay.
Yeah, you freed some prisoners. Karen, I think it was Karen. Somebody escorted them to the gate, or to the secret passage gate, and then returned. So they gave you a bit of narrative around the husband, who's they're going. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember that part of the video. Did you ever let them know that he was dead and his body somewhere in this hideout?
Wait, what?
Did I ever let you know that his body was somewhere in this hideout? Damn it. Bad GM. You didn't play through this in the right order, you guys.
You kept letting us find secret passages.
Well, you pulled the secret feather lever. I mean, the secret torch lever. Yeah, so,
We did.
Well, somebody saw something like coming back to the group, and they were like, "Oh, that's interesting."
Yeah, Cliff found it coming back from the
bathroom
escort.
Yeah, right, from the bathroom.
That's right.
Must investigate that later, after we are done torching the entire area to the ground.
Yeah. So So nonetheless, it finds you here. They won't find Papa at home because you knew he was dead. You'd already heard that. You didn't share that with me, but you did not know that his body is somewhere in this building, or in this, I guess, cellar.
I did not remember that.
I know.
He was dead?
Yeah.
That was shared with one of you in the one of the farmers. Wasn't that part of their story? Have I bungled two things now?
No, we did run into a family that we wound up saving, but there was no mention of there being a potential. I think we were going to figure out we were gonna go and find him because they were saying that there was another.
No,
Like
I thought. No, I
and
thought
that the wife and daughter were missing. That's
Right.
Yeah, but I thought that you didn't. So you didn't know that he was dead.
correct.
Damn it.
Quite possible. I forgot. At least I don't know if everybody else is confident in their recollection, but yeah.
Yeah, my notes. My
Anyway.
notes had that father was dead. Family didn't know, and will be surprised. But
Okay.
that may have been a leap of faith, because you guys didn't spend a lot of time talking to people, so maybe you didn't get an entire story from somebody. That's on me.
Well,
So-
nonetheless, they will be surprised.
If you find his corpse,
Well-
if you find his corpse, just act surprised. Okay, just like ooh.
There's good news and bad news. Good news is Glassstaff's dead.
Yeah, when I watched it,
Bad news is
you
so
guys
is your
did
dad.
talk. You guys did talk to the family. Like when I watched it, that I thought that you must have known, because you sort of were kind of coy about the father. But maybe I'm incorrect.
I just didn't remember anything about him. Just that
Yeah.
he existed.
He did well. He existed is, I think, the good tense. Anyway, you find yourself here. I'll give you a chance to sort of reconnect and decide what you want to do, which way you want to go. If you want to explore any more of the hideout, if you want to jet out of here, you do feel a little bit like there may be some mysteries that are uncovered or that have been left uncovered. You guys didn't even go in out of his room. You went right back out the hall.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of rooms we should explore after
Yeah.
the murdering's done.
We need to clear
Yeah.
all these Redbrand jerks out of here.
Yeah, and I assume they're all coming to us. So
Well,
I
why
think
don't you roll? Why don't we roll something? Let's roll a perception check.
Convenient.
Okay.
You want me to do the group thing?
always?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Do we want to, I guess the big question is, do we want to stay and fight the remaining crew, which I would think yes, or do we want to take off into town?
No, we want to take them all out.
Okay, just making sure.
Whole murder.
Oh, I gotta do that, sorry.
Ugh.
All murder. All the murders.
All the time.
Nick and I are taking a nap.
So Karen is still rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, I think I have a bunch of statuses still applied to my statuses that are I don't know. Yeah, some of them I think are sticky when they shouldn't be, but
Yeah, maybe this new extension, while way more powerful, may be too complicated for my addled brain. Let's see. Let me find you, Karen. Holy crap! You've got the War and Peace of effects applied to you right now.
yeah. So
Danger Sense, Rage, Frenzy, Reckless Attack.
Rage, Frenzy, and Reckless Attack should probably be off.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because Exhaustion, I think, is what's giving you the disadvantage.
Exhaustion is the result of the Rage, but I don't know what the timing is right now. I think Rage lasts 1 minute.
Yeah, and you're out of combat.
Come here.
So let's clear Rage and Exhaustion. What about Reckless Attack?
Yeah, you can turn that off too.
And then Danger Sense is a racial, right? Or
Right.
some other
Yeah.
trait.
Yeah.
Okay. That Danger Sense, if you wouldn't mind looking at its finer details, because that might come in handy, seeing that there are people actively trying to figure out what the hell's going on. All right, so your perceptions. Skylar, nice roll. Fabia, nice roll. Nick and Tato. Nick and Tato, you both hear distant heartbeats beating rapidly, but then realize it's each other's hearts, and you guys are useless as to our Noodle.
Yep.
Noodle looks at you with dummies, and then only hears her own heartbeat. That leaves us with the rest of you. Karen, you're not much better, but you did at least roll with disadvantage. So for the rest of you, I'm assuming you're going to want to share with the group what I'm saying. I can say it out loud and don't have to say it to one of you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, you do indeed hear, mostly from the west side of this crevasse. There's there's a hallway sort of to the northwest and the hallway to the southwest, and you do hear movement in both. What you hear first and foremost is it sounds like some ruffians. What was your roll? 21, pretty good. At least 4 are making their way up into his room. It sounds like 2 are going into the room that was adjacent to his room, sort of check on him, and 2 are going to sort of head down the hallway. Does that make sense? So you don't see them yet, but you do hear them. Because you hear a couple of doors open and people sort of popping through.
I wonder if we can, because there's 2 exits on the west. I wonder if we can just line up on the other side and just use our ranged weapons to like.
I'll let you move in just a second.
Oh.
I'm getting things ready. So that's what you hear from that side, right? And I'll give you guys a free move to sort of be ready or whatever you want to do, because you'll have potentially advantage, because they'll be blundering out, not expecting necessarily to see you. They just know that something's up, so they are on guard. And then from the southeast,
oh shit,
you hear maybe not ruffians, maybe not quite sure. Sounds like maybe bigger footsteps.
Which direction?
The southwest. The southwest.
Oh, okay.
So that hallway down to the southwest.
Yeah.
And you hear some murmuring. You can't quite make out the sounds.
Murmur.
Yeah, but they definitely had heard. They heard Glassstaff. They did some of the sort of the telephone where he yelled, and then something alerted the guards to the south of the room, and then those guards alerted the ones to the farther south. So they're sort of on guard. You don't see anyone. You don't hear anyone coming out of that room quite yet, but you're pretty convinced that a ruckus around the crevasse will equal drawing the gaze of a larger group of people that are may or may not make their way to you anyway. All right, so I'm going to give you guys. I'm not going to unlock the tokens. I am going to prove all the moves, but go ahead and move to where you want to be.
I think the first question is, do we want to fight here, or do we want to fight?
Go ahead and scheme.
Or do we? Yeah, if we're going to fight here, I think we're probably going to have to fight on 2 different fronts at least.
Yeah, I think it's better to fight in the big room just because it's more space and there's a crevasse, so we can shoot range weapons and then move over. But it seems like they're coming in from 2 points, like the top west and the southwest. Yeah. So I wonder if should we split our party?
Yeah, I think we need 2 people who can take some damage, kind of sort of where Karen is. Like maybe I'll just go kind of out of the hallway there, so they have to come out of the hallway to beat on me, and then we can shoot them. And then somebody needs to do the same thing, probably near the bridge.
Yeah, I can.
What if the ranged folk stay in the middle between the two access points, so that we can kind of fire at both things?
Yeah,
both groups.
I think the trickiest thing will be figuring out line of sight for all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like here's good line of sight because we can shoot down into that staircase.
All right.
Where you are now, Skylar.
Yeah. But
so you guys
we only need a couple people there just because.
So you're kind of clustered.
Yeah, we should spread
out. Let's see. 1 second. What is that?
You're muted, Mark.
If I have time, I'm going to crawl down and then back up the chasm to the other side.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. So what I'll say is I'll give you, you guys probably have a good minute to arrange yourself, which is a good amount of time. I will assume that you guys are going to be super careful around the crevasse. I'm not going to make you roll athletics check. You guys have already been through it. This is not new. You know that the bridges are iffy, right? That you also know that you can jump. So we're not gonna like get too picky on this. My assumption is that you guys are gonna you would have been very careful, moved half your distance.
And Tom, can you remind me, when we change weapons, is that a turn or just one of our actions in our turn?
Okay, so So right now you can change weapons all you want because you're not in combat yet.
Right.
Once you're in combat, you get one free action, and that could be drawing a weapon or putting a weapon away.
Okay.
Right. Because it's assuming that you already have you're sort of geared out. And what you're wanting to do is use your action. Or you can use your action as you can use your action to swap a weapon too. But then that sort of defeats your free action. You don't get a turn. So if you really want to pull out that great axe and you hadn't pulled it out yet, you can either do an action and use your free action to put one away, and then next turn use your free action to pull it out, or you can just say, yeah, that's going to be my entire action for my turn.
Okay.
And Noodle is looking like, what the hell? Maybe you were maybe not at the session where we talked about this.
No, that was Morgan.
Okay, so yeah, you're probably tricked out with the appropriate weapons anyway. So you're probably okay.
Do you guys want me to switch to a crossbow, or a short bow? Or will I even have line of sight?
I got my crossbow ready. Hey, Tom, my psionic defensive powers, do I have to do that in before combat?
Let me look what can you tell me what those are?
I only found them out last week. They've always been there, but they're fighter and it's psionic powers. I've got psionic powers of protective field, and it's
all right.
30. And then psionic powers of strike.
It is a spell. Yeah, you harbor a wellspring of psionic energy within yourself. This energy is represented by your psionic energy dice, which are each a d6. You have a number of these dice equal to twice your proficiency bonus because nothing can be flipped in easy. And they fuel various psionic powers that you have, which are detailed below. You have. So what does this mean? When you reach a certain level in class, the size increases. There's so much. There's a protective field. There's a. Someone is doing something fun.
That's much easier for me than it is for you.
Okay. Protective field. When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, you can use a reaction to expend one psionic energy die and roll the die and reduce the damage taken by the number rolled. So basically, you or another creature you can see. So you basically can mitigate the damage for yourself or something that you can see, some creature you can see. Right?
Okay, cool. And do I?
Well, there's more.
Last for?
There's psionic strike. It's one. I think it's one action. Psionic strike. You can propel your weapons with a psionic force once on each of your turns, immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of you with an attack, and deal damage to it with a weapon. You can expend one energy die. So I think you can choose to use one of your die if you hit to deal additional damage. Is how I read that. That sounds right to everybody else. And telekinetic movement. You can move an object or a creature with your mind. As an action, you target one loose object that is large or small, or one willing creature, other than yourself. If you can see the target and it's within 30 feet of you, you can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. Alternately, if it's a tiny object, you can move it to and from your hand. Either way, you can move the target horizontally, vertically, or both. Once you take this action, you can't do so again until you finish a short or a long rest. So if you use the telekinetic movement, you can use one of those. So think of it like in Star Wars when they threw big shit at each other. Or you wanted to move somebody 30 feet. So like maybe they need to get up across the place fast, and they moved their 30 feet or whatever, and then you move them another 30 feet.
Got it.
Part of your.
All right, cool. Thank you. Sorry everyone for getting that info.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tato, what was it that you were asking?
I did not hear
if
Tato.
I should get out my crossbow or stick with my sword. But with Favia and Skylar, I probably won't have line of sight anyway.
I actually think you may.
Yeah, I think you should too.
Because there are going to be people to the south, possibly.
I'm letting you guys. You know, you guys have advantage in both positioning and when they come through the gates. Like the first person to hit is going to get advantage. Once that, you know, whoever goes first, that's that. But you need to move to where you want to be. So if you're like Noodle, Karen is back at the doorway still. Like, establish your positions because these guys are going to potentially come down these hallways or not. I mean, you know, you don't know it for sure. They're going to figure out what's happened, right? So right now you have a few moments to, you know, take advantage of the pillars, right? Some pillars are blocking ways. There's a crevasse that they're going to have to get across for melee. Use all that to your advantage.
I don't know, in the wall. I just want to be central somewhere in case.
Why don't you just go right next to me, like a little bit down farther for me, just so you
Where
can
are
see.
you?
I'm right
In
looking
front of
across the
you.
bridge. So I've got line of sight down that hallway, and I can attack anyone with my sword if they come over the
So
bridge.
I'm behind you now, right?
Yeah, but you probably
Yeah,
can't shoot from behind
So
me.
why don't you and Tate? Well,
Should we swap places?
Yeah. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have. Okay, let me swap places. That's one, and that's that one. So as soon as I click go to move into a position, you're going to have to use your movement, right? So you're going to be limited to your movement speed. So really think through
where you're at.
Yeah, really think through where you're going to be. So Karen's up in the storeroom. Little Zippy and Fabia are sort of in the doorway. To get a shot right now, just for some perspective, Fabia, you're going to have to either shoot through Nick, past Cyrus, through Skylar, right? So
I'll move there. Is that going to help you? Flavia?
It's helping me, but not the person behind you, I don't think.
That's Noodle.
Noodle.
That's
Oh,
me.
that-
Okay.
So I'm good.
Oh, where are you at? Okay.
I'm right next to you.
So I just need to know when you guys are set. And Cliff, is that where you want to be in the storeroom, or? Okay, there's that guy.
Am I the only one that has a long bow?
Yeah, I don't.
Because
I
my
don't.
range is 150 feet.
Bingo.
So that's why I'm wondering if I should be somewhere else. Because I don't know.
So
at
Mr.
this
Bing,
moment, it doesn't matter because there's like hardly, like maybe
Yeah.
60 feet long. So
Right.
Yeah.
So I think
all of it.
you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Leader, Mr. Bing, when you have your troops where you want them, because I think they declared you leader.
We are ready.
We are ready. All right. So
Let's
we
do
are
it.
going to need you guys to roll for initiative. I'm going to guess that you want me to do that for
Yes.
you. See how I've learned your ways. Roll for initiative. Not perception. Initiative. Request roll. Boom.
Oh, crap.
And we're still waiting for Skylar.
I was looking for that big button, so you just want me to hit the 20?
Whatever, it should have requested to you.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, the joy of a small screen.
Yeah, that's the worst. All right, now let me roll initiative for the foes.
We're ready for him.
Initiative. NPCs.
I wasted that long roll, or that big one.
And
We're not surprised.
What?
all right. Skadoosh. Uh-oh. Combat tracker. Error. Unable to save file. Sharing violation. Error. Unable to
Zoinks.
save data file. Fun. That's great. Let's see what it did. Did it crash anything? No. Nope. All right. So let's take stop at the thing. So it looks like the first person up is, let's try this again.
Gosh, little Zippy's always the first initiated person.
All right. So little Zippy will be the first one up with initiative, and as the Zipster, hovers.
I discovered he has that danger sense, or she has that danger sense too, because she's technically a barbarian.
Ah, all right. So hold on, I got to find the right person. Downey. Where's Downey?
I now see why the GM hates Lil Zippy.
Yeah, it's a little overpowered. But whatever.
I haven't even made her rage or do any of the things. She has all of that.
So coming down the hallway, like you see this dude, and you hear another behind. Little Zippy he just sort of pops around the corner, and hold on, Elvish. There we go. Bloop, bloop. All right. So there's a couple of Redbrands coming down that hallway, and you guys still hear sort of scurrying, around. But these guys are sort of checking out the crevasse, right? Probably smart enough to know that there's a secret entrance and wanting to see what's up. So can Zippy see the Redbrand ruffian?
Yes.
All right.
Zippy can see both of them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How can Zippy see both of them?
Unless
We
I'm
can
not
see 'em.
clicked on Zippy, yeah. No, I'm
I
clicked
can
on
see
Zippy.
both of them.
Well, sword sticking out.
Oh, weird.
Hidden.
Because there should have been.
No, Zippy doesn't have line of sight to the second one. It's like blocked by that outcropping.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can only.
I got it.
Only
I was like,
see Downy Spade Beard.
got it. Okay, I was like, oh man, like something's broken. Great.
I
Another
have
thing.
line of sight to both.
Yeah.
Hell, troll.
Whoever just tried to move, Tato, I'm not gonna let you move. It's no longer your
I'm trying
turn.
to turn. There we go.
Oh, that's shift
Pardon
rotate
me.
wheel. All right.
Thank
Zip.
you.
What's Zip doing?
Well, she is gonna try to ding the Downy Spade Beard guy.
So it's gonna go. So that's a melee, right? So I'm assuming he's gonna fly over adjacent.
Yeah. Because that's.
Right.
Yeah, he's gotta get. She's gotta get up there.
15 feet or something? Or she? I mean, my bad.
I know.
Oh, 10 feet. All right. So and then she's flying, right? So that means that she'll have 10 feet left.
Yes.
And it looks like she snagged on something. Let me.
Yes, everything just is going weird.
There. All right, Zippy's up, and this Redbrand was expecting something, but not quite. So I'll give you advantage. This is your one advantage roll. You click the
He wasn't
advantage.
expecting a Zippy.
He wasn't expecting Zippy. They were expecting something, but he was running down the hallway, and it's kind of like one of those, like, whoa, So there's like 2 foot 90-pound little dragon looking thing hits. All right, so you do hit. And
Christ.
does heavy damage. And as you hit, you hear him yell out, "They're in the crevasse!"
And he flies away. Or she flies away.
Nice job, little Zippy.
Is it okay that I move there, Tom?
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, something's up with my system here.
Your voice sounds funny.
What's up with your voice?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was like something went banana nut bread here. So I think we're back now. So many issues. Technology. Everything was updated. All right. Anyway, so you did hear the Redbrand yell back for his cohorts, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I don't know if it's awesome, but that's what happened. And Zippy moved back out of line of sight. Noodle, you're up.
Stay put. Can I do that?
You can stay put. So you can do also something called ready. And that means just tell me what you're ready. So like if they do this, I'm going to do what? You can basically predict like if someone comes upon me or someone jumps across, that's a readiness. And then you just drag that little ready button onto your character.
Well, I'm pretty safe. But I'm ready for anything. Can I be ready for anything?
No, not specifically. Like that would sound good. But I mean, it's like if someone pops out from the south, I'm going to shoot them. Or if someone tries to cross the crevasse, I'm going to shoot them.
I have a crossbow at the ready.
Okay. For what?
Killing.
If what happens?
If someone
needs killing.
If someone
So if someone enters your line of sight and you have a direct shot, you're gonna take the shot. Okay.
I'm gonna take the shot.
All right.
Where was that ready button you were talking about?
Look in your actions.
Do I have to go there right now?
You can, and you see where it'll scroll to the bottom. It'll say generic actions, and you double click it.
Mine just says actions. Oh.
Yeah.
Go all the way to the bottom.
You have to scroll.
So double click.
Double click
what?
ready. Just double click the little thing that says ready.
All right, got it. Double click.
There you go. Now you see it says ready. Now it is documented that you are ready. And if someone comes into your line of sight and you have a clear shot because you were clear about that, then you want to take the shot. All right.
Yeah.
Now end your turn.
I will.
Karen, you're up.
I guess I'll just take a ready as well. I'll take a swing at anything that comes through that doorway.
Which doorway? The secret doorway or
the one I'm
other?
facing? Yeah.
Okay.
The secret doorway. Yeah.
The secret doorway. Okay, so you do. Can you throw a perception check for me real quick?
Nope.
So you hear down the hallway, sort of the noise traveling. You hear the secret hallway. So down the secret hallway, you hear the sound of that door on the other side of the room open up, and you hear some shuffling. And then just a few seconds, you hear, and let's see if my sound works. They've killed Glassstaff. So, they've called out that Glassstaff is dead. All right. So, you're pretty sure there's something going on in that room. All right.
All right.
And I'll add, one of the things you hear is this sort of frantic squeaking.
What?
Like a rodent of some sort squeaking.
Oh.
And so you're ready if anyone comes down this hall, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So you've double clicked your readied, and it is now Mr. Nick Maylock's turn.
I'm going to be readied as well. If anybody comes down the hallway.
Which hallway?
The one where the closest to Karen. I will. What do I want to do? Throw a chromatic orb.
Over Karen? Well, we'll deal with that when it comes.
All right.
All right. Now go ahead and end your. Well, double click your readied and end your turn. A whole lot of readiness going on, and this should bring us to Fabio once you end your turn.
And you may want to remove the. I think I see like status prone on her.
Oh, Fabio, did you fall down and go boom?
Not this time. I did last time.
Crawling around on your stomach this whole time.
Yeah. So Fabio gets up and like sort of dusts her jacket off.
We just didn't notice.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to try to sink an arrow into Downy Spadebeard.
All right. He does not approve of this action.
I'm sure he does not.
All right, you have line of sight. Go for it.
But I miss.
And it flies right past Mr. Robert Downey Spadebeard. And embeds itself in the wall. But you think to yourself, but now I know how to clean these arrows after. So the hallway is, as mentioned, it's the same width as the secret passage that you guys went through. Too large to pass Karen, but not so large, or not too large that you guys couldn't, a normal sized person could have passed. So around the corner, hold on. Lag. When I was playing earlier today, one of the things we discussed is like the one thing that should be smooth always is moving your tokens around shouldn't be janky. So this guy's gonna sort of pop around his friend here, who's pretty hurt. And as he's doing so, it's here.
I count 7.
So he counts 7. Now, sadly for him, he did not know what was up. And even though he did count 7, he is but a man. And he's got this holy shit look in his eyes. As who was readied?
Like everybody.
So if we
Noodle, Karen, Nick.
Well, I was ready in the opposite direction, so I don't see him.
Yeah, Noodle.
Curious, probably.
You don't have line of sight. Yeah, because you have there's that pillar block thing, and then Fabia is sort of blocking your way. Skylar, had you went yet? You weren't ready, right?
I'm waiting for.
Zippy attacked. Fabia attacked. Nick was readied, but he does not have line of sight, and he was looking at the doorway. His intention was to sort of have.
But when we all kind of got into position, weren't we just ready then? I mean, without actually clicking on ready.
Yeah, one of you was readied on their turn, right? So like one of you got advantage. So I gave advantage to the first person to have battle. Everyone else coming in is expecting you, or is expecting something. Now they're expecting. There's a mosquito. Now they're expecting at least 7. The Redbrand ruffian didn't see Karen sort of peeking around the corner, so there's actually 8 of you. But in this ruffian's periphery does see Cyrus, right, like right off to the right, within melee. So I did want to mention one other thing, and it's something that Cyrus, now because you can smell this ruffian. This ruffian has been drinking.
Yeah.
So these guys were probably on break, or it was their day off, or whatever else. And whatever room they were in, they were partying. So this guy is drunk. Just so you know. Although he's drunk, he does have multi-attack. So his first attack is at Cyrus. And
Does he get disadvantage
he
for
got,
being drunk?
he's drunk and he gets disadvantage.
Sweet.
Second attack, also at Cyrus. So he swings like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. And he missed. I mean, to be fair, he probably should have said, I think there's like 7 of them.
That's a lot.
So he misses both times. And, although, liquor is a good sort of buffer for fear. So, who knows what'll happen. There's some irony to this moment. It is now
Cyrus's turn.
I'm a bang him on the head.
awesome.
You should lie down for a while.
Oh, your detect magic is going like crazy.
Wait, what?
You have detect magic on still.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I think it lasts for a while. So I mean,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
you're probably right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to bring this down on his head, onto Hellish Chortle.
Yeah.
Why, yes.
And that is a hit.
And this is a bludgeon. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the good news is he's drunk, right? So he absorbed it pretty well. As a drunk driver does when they're in a crash. They seem to survive. But bad news, Mr. Bing. Behind you, you hear, from that south passage, you hear a door open. And you hear clump, 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 clump.
So, do I hear it from the southwest or the southeast?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say the southeast?
No, you said behind me. Yeah, so I'm basically...
southwest.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's it. Now you do have all of your movement left.
Actually, I think I'm gonna stay right where I am.
It might be useful to come back on our side of the bridge at some point if something's going to come up behind you. That way you don't have something on both sides. But
I'm just wondering if I'd be inviting an attack of opportunity.
That is true.
If you ran, you would.
Be brave.
So if I move but I don't run, is there an attack of opportunity?
If you move and you don't, even if you sort of slowly back away. Yeah.
I was just wondering about that. It's like, so if somebody's within and you take your move action at the end, then it's an attack of opportunity, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that happen when you enter range or when you leave range?
Wait, run it by me again, Cliff.
Does the opportunity attack happen when you enter range or when you leave range?
I think
both.
I think it's when you leave range. And here I think because entering range, your intent is to hit or to hurt, right? Typically, when you leave, that means you're sort of like, maybe you would back away, but like you're turning around and like getting out of there, right? The assumption is that you're trying to escape.
Okay.
And it's only in melee. It's only in melee range. It doesn't count for range.
I must stay put.
All right.
Let's get it on.
It is now
Kill,
Skylar.
Skylar, kill.
Yes.
Actually,
All right.
you may want to move to give Tato a line of sight. You might want to move south just 5 feet.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So
And
you
I
sort
look
of
at Cyrus, and
Awesome.
I'm like, Cyrus, get him! And then I pull out my crossbow, and I pull it back, and I load it, and then I try to hit him.
You try your best.
Try my best.
You do you.
Sorry, small screen, jumping around here. Oh, I gotta target someone first. Target that guy. Take my crossbow. Phew. And I fire! And it goes wobbly, 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 and it misses. Oh, I'm so sad.
Yes, all that's pomp and circumstance. All right, you still have 25 feet left if you want to move.
I'm gonna. That's fine here.
All right,
So I'm gonna-
then end your turn, son.
Yeah, I gotta get to the menu.
Unless you have any bonus actions.
Oh, I guess I could do the defense thing. How do
What's
I do
the
that?
defense thing? You mean the readiness?
Psionic defense.
Oh, I have to put it back up to your turn. Hold on.
I never used it, so.
Okay, so what psionic defense? So do you want to? So hold on. Which one are you going to use?
Protective field.
Protective field. One moment, please. Sorry, guys. I've got to look this up again. Skylar. The barbarian. No. Protective field. Okay, yeah, that's the one you have here. Fighter. Protective field. So within that, so protective field is when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet takes damage. You can use your reaction to expend one psionic energy die and roll the die and reduce the damage taken. So that, so you're going to roll your, so you're going to use one of your psionic powers to do this when someone takes damage, right?
Okay, I clicked the psionic power button.
Okay, that's cool. But so you're gonna roll so all that happens now is when the next person takes damage, you're gonna roll a d6, and we're gonna reduce the damage by that much.
Okay.
All right, sounds groovy. And so you got to tell me when you see someone that you want to do that to. This brings us to Downy Spade. He's pretty heavily hurt. So, he's going to abandon his friend. And
No, it's just a scratch.
He's going to move back up here. And he disappears from your actual sight. And he's going to ready himself. So, where's readied for him? Boom. Okay. He's also drunk, just so you know. This brings us to Tato. And for the magic, Tato.
Why can't I?
Control click.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I have my short bow out, and I'm gonna say, you hit. Oops, that's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And saying hit doesn't mean you hit, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Just declare with confidence. I hit him with my short bow.
Why isn't it? Oh, I do it in the window. Hey.
Okay, why does it say? Oh, you need to drag it onto
him.
the Redbrand. Yeah.
I did, and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Are you dragging the black die?
No.
That's what you need to do.
I am now.
So you miss.
Wah, wah. Okay.
Poor thing. But it was worth. But you learned a thing. You learned it.
Yeah. Takes a while to get back into
That
it.
ends round one. Round one has now ended. I guess round 0 ended. It's now round 1. Little Zippy, back in action. I will untarget the guy in a different room.
That was. David wants little Zippy to rage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I know how to make that happen. He has rage, reckless, or she has rage, reckless attack, and something called wild surge.
Never seen that.
Okay.
So here, I'll just click them all and see what happens.
Wait. The barbarian next to you in my window, at least, Mr. Cliff can tell you how to do this.
Karen wants a little Zippy under her wing.
Yeah, I don't have the surge
Wild.
one.
Yeah.
Reckless attack just gives you advantage to hit, and rage will give you at this level +2 on damage. So, yeah.
And does that take an action, Cliff, or is that that's a bonus, right? That's just part of you do it as part of your turn.
Yeah, I think it's a free thing.
Free action. Okay.
Okay. Well, do I just click them?
So little
Except I
Zippy,
picture-
as if little Zippy wasn't
picture little
badass
Zippy
enough.
going.
I'll try this little wild surge. I don't know what it does. So
All right.
that's
it
all going to be at Hellish Chortle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good God.
So it's a hit. And
Oh my gosh.
Hellish Short will just I don't know.
Load
I just keep picturing Evil Dead with you guys, right? Like just bodies exploding in parts, and little Zippy's all satisfied. Now little Zippy did not move close enough, but I will give it to you. You need to move him
Thank
closer.
you. I'm sorry.
I assumed he was moving, but
Yes.
all right. So where are you moving him to? Move him real quick so we can have an accurate representation of the move. All right. So Zip.
Is there far enough, Tom?
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Okay.
It just has to be an adjacent square, or roughly. This ruffian explodes into bits and pieces, something just went beep beep beep. What was that?
No idea.
Oh, I know what it was. I have to get a battery. I'll do that in just a second. So this is boy. So as little Zippy explodes, or as that Redbrand explodes, you guys sort of see off to the southwest this bugbear sort of make its way.
No.
You're sort of just starting to peek out. All right, so you're gonna end your turn, little Zippy?
Where is that coming from? The thing?
West.
The southwest.
Way south.
Little Zippy's gonna go back by Favia. Or wait, I see now. Okay, still back by Favia.
I gotta swap my headset battery. One moment. And you're back in my head, and I got full battery.
Woo!
I love this Steel Series swappable battery thing. Its little base station charges the battery, so it's kind of nice. Anywho.
You need to get a sponsorship, Tom.
From Steel Series? Yeah, definitely. Fantasy Grounds isn't going to sponsor me because every time I'm playing, the most common thing is like, man, Fantasy Grounds is bugging out again. Oh, it crashed. Yeah, my daytime, the game I played earlier today, it was nothing but like beating up Fantasy Grounds. But I assure you guys, it's probably the best for what we do. Sponsor me, Fantasy Grounds. Sponsor me. Anyway, what did I miss while I was swapping my headset?
I just wanted to move little Zippy back to where Favia is at. That's all.
All right, yeah, because you wouldn't want him to get killed or anything. Okay. On that note,
I have to move him.
Yeah, yeah. No, I moved him, but you have to end your turn.
I meant ending the turn. Sorry.
All right. So, Noodle, Noodle, you're up, and your readiness has not come into play because this bugbear is not line of sight, and
Right.
it is now that action. Your readiness is now gone. You can do something else. You do see that little Zippy's a little hurt. Karen's barely hurt, and Skylar is barely hurt. Roughly the same as little Zippy. No one's in too dire of a
Yeah.
situation.
I've only have 2 heals left. Is that what that's called? So I think I should wait just in case. I have no idea where the bugbear is. I cannot see it. So I don't think I want to move.
Sounds like a readiness moment for you.
I'm going to just do second verse, same as the first. I'm just going to get my character screen back up and do the same thing. I'm going to be ready for line of sight, whatever, all of the details I have to say, for some crossbow
action,
line of sight damage.
All right, so if anyone comes line of sight within your periphery and it won't go through one of your colleagues, you want to take the shot.
Correct, Amundo. I just don't want to move because I feel like I'm in a good spot for what they need. And let's be honest, my rolling for damage is not key.
So, Tom, does that mean if someone comes into her Noodle's line of sight, she can shoot even out of turn?
Yes, that's what readiness means.
Okay.
It means that I'm going to save my action for a better moment.
Yeah. Did I end my turn?
I believe you did.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna rinse repeat as well and just bash anything that comes through the door.
Awesome.
Boink. And
well, before you end your turn, just so you know, you hear footsteps coming down the hallway.
All right.
But they're not. There's no one line of sight.
Okay.
All right. We got a new player. New player has joined. So Bugbear Flamboyant Cape pops in, and you hear him say,
"This way, boys."
So
is that the guy below?
Is he drunk too? No.
Nope. Why don't you roll a perception check if you want to know if he's drunk?
Sure. It's under skills, right?
Yeah. A little out of turn. But you can see the intensity in his face. Well, you can't see diddly actually no, you can barely see the intensity in his face from your point of view. He looks far from drunk. He looks pretty intense and ready to rumble. Or closer to the holidays, I guess he's ready to rumble. Same joke, 2 weeks apart. But he did call back to plural boys, and you do hear a couple of more heavy footsteps coming right on his tail, as well as this guy here. You aren't sure what it is, but there's like a third person coming as well.
Okay.
All right.
I will pass all that information on to those around me.
Yeah. All right. So it is his turn. He's going to take his move, and Mr. Bing, I guess the tank at this point. He hits up to you. Boom.
Strong like bull.
Right about. I want to get next to you, but not on top of you. So that is adjacent there. Bloop bloop. And he does not. Hold on 1 second.
Is this guy?
So hold on. Melee attack deals extra damage. Calculate in attack. Hell's that even mean? Hold on. Melee deals 1 extra die of its damage when the bugbear hits with. When a bugbear hits with it. All right. So he's going to attack you with his javelin. Not ranged. He's gonna stick you with it. What? He fumbled. Oh, great. So what does it say here? He's helpless. For 1d4 rounds, you are trapped in an indestructible and impenetrable glass box. Paralyzed and mute. You can only watch for 4 rounds.
For 1d4 rounds, so you have to roll.
I have to roll the d4, yeah. So let's see how lucky he is. Not lucky. So he's just standing there, right? Like helpless. And that ends his turn. So I will put him as incapacitated.
Could he even fit in that size of a box?
Yeah, there you go. So he's incapacitated for now for 3 rounds.
That's why it's extra fun, because it's small.
Yeah. You see this giant bugbear going like. All right, that ends his turn. All right, Nick, you're up, man. Let me guess. Readied? Gonna stay readied?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay readied.
Oh, that's good. Although, tell me if you can see this. Boom. Can you see that person coming down the hall, Nick?
I can, but I don't. It doesn't look like I have line of sight.
Like you can see a sword or something.
Yeah, I can see like a foot and like the tip of his sword, and I kind of get like excited. I'm like, oh man, okay.
Yeah, so you can be as excited as you want. I believe your orb is an area effect, or is it to have to hit?
It has to hit.
All right, so you'd have to do it under cover. You'd have to hit with cover if you want to take a shot at it. You will be throwing over Karen. So if you fumble, you're going to roll damage on Karen.
I look over at Karen and say, how do you feel?
You feeling lucky?
Talking to my girlfriend.
Yeah. So,
all right, Karen.
That would be you. Oh, did he say something?
So where is cover? So I have to click it on cover, right?
Yeah, you have to click cover.
Okay. So cover is clicked.
Yep. And then you attack it as normal.
All right.
If you fumble, though, just so you know. So a 1 means you roll damage on Karen.
All right.
That's all. And what are the odds of that, really?
What is cover? Is it a disadvantage?
Yeah, yeah, I think it reduces probably like a -2 or a minus something from it.
Okay. All right, I'm going for it.
All right.
Holy Christ.
You hit.
Yes.
So Nick, Nick puts his hand in his pocket, pulls out a blue ball, and tosses it over Karen, and Karen sees it sort of sail over the top of his head. Roll the damage with your recovery. Wait, who did you have targeted?
The first one.
The malformed.
Why didn't it
That's
roll
weird.
damage on him?
It bugbear.
Wait,
damage.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have malformed targeted.
Did you drag it onto malformed?
No, I did not. Do I still need to do that even if it's?
Yes.
I have found you do. So wait, it was 17 points of damage. So I'll put that. So wait, let's undo the bugbear damage. So he's got 0. I mean, plus you couldn't hit him anyway, right? Because he's that
Right.
incapacitated.
Right.
And then we're gonna give 17 points to this guy. Malformed.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
That's good.
You ready, Mr. Nick?
Yes.
Oops. I actually typed in 176.
That'll work.
Wait a minute. I just typed that in on you. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Where is he? I hit the wrong guy.
Once again.
Rogue.
Man, who's been drinking? Not actually me, believe it or not. There we go. Insta kill.
Nice.
And I don't know about the rest of you, but is Nick blurred in real life, or is it just his camera that I'm looking at?
He's drunk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the camera's drunk.
You're way blurry.
I'm definitely blurred. Yeah, hang on just a second.
No, I think it's awesome. It's like it's a nice effect. Well, you
There we go.
you didn't get to hear the glorious sounds and find out if that was your biggest hit or anything like that because you sort of mistargeted. However, you did kill this guy, and that's that's a good thing. What do you want to do for the rest of your turn? You want to move or you go someplace? You have a V8.
Reload, you ready?
You can't reload your ready.
Oh, that's right. You already attacked, yeah.
Yeah, you're attacked. Do
Um,
you have any bonus attacks though? I don't know if you do.
yeah, you know what? I'll cast Blade Song.
Is that a bonus?
Yeah, it's a free action.
All right, cast away. And tell us what it does because I have not memorized all of these things.
So it gives me +10 to movement, and it gives me a little bit of a. It gives me.
Can't hear you.
Sorry, it gives me +2 to saving throws.
Right.
It increases my speed to 40. And I think that's it.
Well, that's a lot. And how long does it last, please?
One. Let me see. Oh, geez. I think it's like 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Okay, as long. Well, that's another. That's like 10 rounds. Okay.
Oh,
so
okay.
So go ahead and lock and load it. All right. So I see it's now one of your effects, and it is now Fabia's turn.
Okay. So flamboyant cape is in a box that we can't touch, correct?
Yes.
So I think I would need to move to be in line of sight for flea-bitten nose bristles.
Yes.
Right.
Flea bitten nose bristles. Gotta love these names.
Yeah. Can I move this way or do I have to walk around
I don't know what this way means.
that way?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. Oh, now I don't have line of sight anymore.
Well,
Yes, I do.
you can move farther.
Well, I think I do now. Actually, after I got settled in there.
How do you have line of sight through?
The whole window is doing weird things.
Yeah, you don't have line of sight. There's a pillar in front of you.
You could back up just a couple feet and have it.
Or you can move forward a couple of feet. And have it.
Well, how many did I already move? 20? Can I have it? Will I have it there?
No.
No.
How far can you move? You can move 35.
Can-
So I will show you
Can she get down to the bridge?
there.
That'll be a direct line of sight.
Oh,
That
and
is-
look, there's a friend behind him.
Yeah, that's your 35.
Okay. We'll stick with that.
Uh-oh, screen time ends in 50 minutes, guys. I better hurry up.
So I will try to stick an arrow in that guy.
Okay.
And I won't.
Oh.
But I'm right there for him.
All right. So yeah, you have no more movement. And
know.
this arrow flies past him and his pal.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bing, you still detect no magic. You try though, every round you try. Yeah.
So I know that he has a
What is
pal
me?
behind him, right?
Yeah, you can yell that backwards.
Yeah, I will yell that backwards.
Okay, I'm gonna take a leap across the chasm.
Okay. Leap across. You'll have to roll an athletics check though for that.
Are you leaping across? Isn't that bugbear paralyzed for 4 turns? 3 turns?
3, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
but
Can't do
We
anything.
can't hit him.
I can't do anything to him though either.
Why?
So I'd
Stuck
sort
in
of
a box.
he's stuck in a box and it's
He's in an impenetrable
indestructible.
box.
Indestructible.
we can't
And
get
so
the box.
I would prefer to be on the other side of the crevasse.
I got it. I didn't know you
And
couldn't
then,
get the box.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Alright.
So are you gonna you're good to go? So you've leaped across. So pop to where you want to be.
Okay. I'll be here. Oh, there. Nope. Do you have to take him across the bridge?
That's some crazy jumping.
Yeah.
I wanted to smack whoever coded this level. It wasn't me, by the way.
I was gonna say, is that you?
No.
Another
Okay.
reason why Fantasy Grounds would never be your sponsor.
There we go. Yeah, this I paid for this one, guys. Someone
Does
coded this.
Fantasy Grounds have a competitor that you could?
Roll
Yeah.
20.
Roll 20 is worse. Foundry is prettier, but you guys would have to learn all of the actual rules, and it doesn't really automate it. So this, believe it or not, this is actually doing a lot of work for you.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, back when I played D&D in the old days, it was pretty straightforward. It has gotten wildly complicated.
Yes, it has.
All right, man. So you are across. You've done 10 feet, a jump. You sail through the air and land like a Tinkerbell on your tippy toes, and you are where you are. In your
Ready to rumble.
you can sort of see in your periphery another bugbear is heading your way.
I don't have any time to do any other attack, do I?
Yeah. You just all you did was move. You still have your full
Sweet.
attack.
Okay. Do I have line of sight to that?
Bugbear at the bottom.
Yeah.
Calm down.
You have partial cover. He's so I guess that is that. What is sup cover? What do you guys think that stands for? Sup.
Sup.
Do you think that means partial cover?
That means he has sucky cover.
Supplemental?
Well,
I don't know.
okay. You know what? Instead, can I move a little bit more and then shoot at them?
Yeah, you can move.
Could it mean stand up cover?
Wouldn't the period be after the S then?
I don't know.
So what you to move to have line of sight, Mark, you'd have to be down where Favia is, or jump back.
Or probably
across
right
the
where
crevasse.
Skylar is.
Oh yeah, Skylar. Yeah, you can move. Yeah, you could do an athletics check and see if you can jump onto his shoulders.
Can I shove him aside?
that would you can, but that would be your action.
Nah. All right. I will. Actually, I'm just going to ready myself for when this bugbear does come into my line of sight.
Okay.
So
you
there we
you
go.
are you've jumped and you are now readied. All right. So, as much as I guess, well, here's how this is going to work. So he's making his way towards Favia, because he is like eye contact. Right now, you
Those
have line
bridges
of sight.
are crappy, right?
Yeah, they're crappy, but these guys also know they're crappy.
Okay.
So Mr. Bing, you now have line of sight. He moved on his way to Favia. He's moving, and you now have line of sight, so you can take your attack.
Cool. So, lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. Gaston. It is the guiding bolt, as we all know and love. I will do my attack. Oh, I need to target him. Hold on.
Yes. Targeting is good. I don't know if you can target. I think you have to drag it right onto him. I think you can only target on your turn.
Okay, I'll just drag it onto him. All right.
Yeah. And by the way, sup cover stands for superior cover.
Ah, okay.
Aha.
So that would be like, you're up on a wall.
Well uncovered.
All right.
Oh!
Oh, so as he's running, he sees you sort of mumble something in your periphery, and it just like does nothing. So he continues his journey.
Shoot.
Over to here. Hold on one second. And then he's not going to cross the bridge. He's going to throw a javelin at Favia across the bridge.
No. I'll be there in a second.
And it misses. So it flies right past Favia.
Woo!
And next turn is Skylar.
Please. So I say, careful! Don't get hit by the javelin! And then I raise my crossbow and I target flea-bitten nose bristles.
Yeah, you have line of sight. So that works.
Holy. Whoa. Power. E.
Oh!
And I fumble my crossbow.
So you're lucky. So you fumbled, but you had a good fumble table roll, which is it's just an automatic miss. So no additional penalties.
It's in the crevasse.
Yeah, if you fumble and when it rolls from the table, like the first 10 are safe. There's like 200 of them, but like the first 10 are safe. So you got very lucky. All right. So yeah, you miss. We'll just say that. All right, and
this sucking today.
All right, so you guys don't know what's going on with the guy that disappeared, but you can hear him sort of whimpering down the hall, right? Sort of mumbling to himself.
Okay.
He is readied. If anyone comes where he is, he will have it. He will have it again. All right, Tato.
All right, so I'm going to move down here. Oops, what happened? All right.
I just untargeted that person for you.
Okay. Thank you. And I'm going to say, what kind of stupid name is Nose Bristles anyway?
Nice. Oh, you got snagged there. There you go.
All right. And I'm going to shoot him with my bow, and I'm going to hit. Yes.
Nice.
Good job.
All right, so Mr. Nose Bristles. Ooh.
Yeah.
He's hurt. He is a bugbear, so he's not as hurt as you'd like him to be, but he is very
No.
hurt.
And I'm not going to move or anything. I'm just going to end my turn.
All right. So little Zippy is all amped up on Adderall or something. I don't know what's going on.
Jesus Christ.
But
Little Zippy.
so little Zippy,
That is zipping.
as little Zippy takes his turn, he does hear,
Okay.
the
Something's going on with.
Oh, what's up?
I can't see the map anymore. Something's going on. I tried to move it around and it's going crazy town.
You want me to reshare it?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So little Zippy does hear down that straight hallway that Redbrand ruffian sort of being miserable, and also he knows that there's some action to the north where Karen is just honestly waiting patiently to clobber something. I believe Karen's
Surprisingly
still ready.
so.
So knows that Karen sort of got that path covered.
Little Zippy's gonna come to the thing that's across the bridge from me.
Oh, Christ, I forgot little Zippy can move that far.
Yep. Because little Zippy flies.
Oh, my goal in life is to kill little Zippy, just so you guys know.
Please don't.
All right, so little Zippy comes upon the bugbear, bristle, flea-bitten nose bristles. That may be my favorite name, other than Jiggle Belly, which is from
It's okay. It's
Oh,
targeted, right?
It was. I'll target it for you.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, hold on. It's being very picky. There we go.
Okay. She's gonna try to sting him.
Yeah. Oh!
It misses.
I think that's the first time she's ever missed.
DM happy dance. All right, so little Zippy is up next to the bugbear. Flew at him. Stinger, Stinger's like a bad, hockey logo, aimed right at the bad guy. Misses. She has 20 feet left. But little Zippy knows if she runs, he gets an opportunity attack.
How would it be running? Wouldn't she just sting and go away?
If she stung, but if she moves, if she now changes, if she moves away from the character,
just
he gets an opportunity
steps back.
Yep, that would be called moving away. Yeah, so basically, opportunity is this: they don't get to hit you when you come, but if you move away from them after you attack them, then in that moment they get to hit you.
But is that only if you miss? Because I did that earlier and there was no attack.
You didn't move away, did you?
Yes, I did.
Well, I should have let them hit you then.
Okay.
Usually, when you move away from your target, they attack with advantage.
I must have been looking at my bowl of my omelet I made for dinner, and been thinking about eating that omelet and was distracted. So if you want to move away, I will let you.
No,
I would encourage it.
No,
you should.
I know you would. I don't want to.
Okay. Damn. All right. Cool. All right.
Mosk.
So then, Mosk. Mosk comes tumbling in. Well, I gotta get my
From where?
From back here. Sees this there, so he goes his 10 feet first, and then comes around. Is anyone ready? By the way, I can't remember.
I'm readied. I've been readied, but I don't see him. I'm
He
in
comes-
like a corner. I'm bad. I'm in a bad place.
Comes up to his friend and he's like, flamboyant cape, why are you just standing there? And like this bugbear's just like can't communicate. It's just sort of standing there, and it's really sort of befuddled. But Mosk goes ahead and takes a his javelin, and is going to toss it across at Miss Tato. So attack. Tato. Oh, for goodness sake. And it just flies right past. And that ends the Mosk's turn. Noodle, you're readied.
Yeah. So, where is this mosque? I need to step forward because I can't see anything over here.
Mosk is right. Do you see the bugbear who's in a box?
No.
Oh.
Bugbear in a box.
Quite honestly,
That's what I want for Christmas.
everyone is behind that pillar that you're behind. like it's blocking. You hear all this action, but you don't see anything.
I know. I gotta move.
All right, so you move there, and now you see Bugbear, Flamboyant Cape, and Mosk. But
That.
Flamboyant Cape is in this weird predicament where he's actually protecting Mosk inadvertently in his glass box.
Right?
So you don't have line of sight to
I
Mosk.
don't.
You do have line of sight, I think. Yeah, to flea-bitten nose bristles. If you move down to here. Oh, wait a minute.
That. Wait.
You would have. Hold on. Let me target for you just so I can see.
I think little Zippy might be in the way. I don't want to hurt little
No. So little Zippy's in the clear, but Bugbear has partial cover. So you could attack, but you'd have to just hit cover.
Give it a try.
I'm trying. I've been standing there behind the pillar. So I am going to try.
All right, sounds good.
Let me scroll this. With my crossbow. Freaking A, man. So that was not a hit.
All right, so
Something happened.
you missed. You missed bad. It was embarrassing. The Bugbear
It was
chuckle
it
at
was-
you. Even the guy in the box looks like amused at your shot, right? So you fumbled. So
Yeah.
and this fumble is called why. Everything involving you has advantage for the next 1d4 rounds. This includes enemies having disadvantages regarding you. That's good. So 1d4. How many rounds? 1.
Nice.
So anyone who attacks you for the next round.
Not bad.
So your fumble will last less time than the Bugbear in a box. All right, Noodle. You still have some movement left if you want.
I don't know where I'd go. Shrink back behind the pillar where
You
I
could.
know I'm. No.
You could.
I'm good. I'm just gonna open that combat tracker and end my turn in
Awesome.
shame.
All right. Form fitting. Redbrand Ruffian form fitting. Where is this guy? Surprise! Bleep. So form fitting comes tumbling down the stairs. Karen has been readied. I tried to decide if he would run across the corpse of his friend. My thought being that his mentor, his leader, he found Sladen in this room, and all of this is happening so fast that like the first person in front of him gets dispatched, and he's just still trundling ahead. So he stomps over the corpse of his best friend and sees Karen like hanging tight. So Karen, you have attack of you have You are ready, so you have free attack.
All right.
Now you don't get to move, so it's going to have to be ranged.
Oh, dang it. Okay. That's less fun.
Yeah.
Throw your war axe at him.
All right. Stupid hand axe coming up.
I do hope it's truly stupid.
Ah, good man. Good man.
Womp.
Hey, you know, you got a boo-boo.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah, so he comes trundling down this hallway, right? And he's moved, about 10 feet forward. Comes into the clearing, and this axe comes flying at him, and takes a bit of his shoulder off, and he's like, honestly, he's like, fuck that, and turns around and heads back into the room. So you have to remember, these Redbrands these are like, almost like guns for hire. They're not the bravest souls.
And he doesn't get a running away attack?
No, because Karen wasn't within melee.
Ah, bummer.
It has to be within melee distance. Good question, though. Now,
Where's the rat?
the rat sees what's happening, and it seems it's a pretty bright rat, so it doesn't bother to come down. It's just going to ready itself.
Ready itself.
Yeah, and this brings us to Karen.
Well, should I chase these ding-dongs through these rooms?
Get 'em.
Two of them now.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little bit worried about the bugbear situation down south, but
Yeah.
if y'all have that covered, we could go chase.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well,
I've got.
I mean, in theory, you can come back up around the other side too.
That is true. I can just come around eventually, so.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna do some moving. Wait, no, I have to go through these halls like in a normal way. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do it as just multiple moves here?
Yep, that's 10. How much movement do you get? You get 30?
Yeah, whatever the normal is.
You get extra movement while raging?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm on top of the rat.
So you're on top of the rat. So you come around the corner, and there's this tiny little rat, but this rat seems not like a normal rat.
Oh shit. I probably shouldn't stomp on it then, right?
Well, if you want to do a quick investigation check. See what
I have some kind of animal skill. What do I have? Animal handling? That's probably not relevant, right?
Let's see here. Animal handling. Oh, yeah. Where's animal handling?
It's a skill.
Oh, there it is. Animal handling. Where you can calm down and domesticate. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this does seem domesticated. So you can do animal handling and see if you can calm this animal down.
All right.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Speaking of rat's mom.
All right. So this rat was frenzied, and Karen does some mojo, and this rat just sort of is looking at Karen bad stuff has happened here. Why don't you roll a investigation check for me now?
Nice.
Good enough. All right, so Karen, you're not the brightest bulb, but you can put. I don't think you're that bright, are you?
Harsh.
Before I insult, I should check. Oh, you're not. You got a 12. That's not horrible. So you were bright enough. to realize that this rat seemed to be traumatized by the death of Glassstaff. And you sort of put two and two together and realize that this rat was probably Glassstaff's familiar. Right? It is now calm. It's sort of hanging tight, at least for now. And what else can you do with animal handling? Yeah, that's about it. So, and you can also know its intentions. So what you intuit from your animal handling roll is that this rat was sort of checking things out and was probably what alerted everybody that's coming at you guys right now.
All right.
All right. So that's your know stuff things. That's your know stuff rolls.
Let's see. Well, can I get around the rat?
Yeah, you can step over it, step around it, step on it, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
If you step on it, that is your action, by the way.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. I'm gonna very carefully go over the rat, around the rat.
All right. So the rat acknowledges that you did not try to hurt it.
All right.
So you and the rat are tight.
All right. Now I'm going to.
You are face to face with the red man ruffian, missing a bit of his shoulder. And they've gotten like.
I'm gonna go back to normal size.
I was gonna say like you've gotten very small.
Yeah, I shrunk down to talk to the rat. That was my secret.
There you go.
Secret. Meet them where they are, Cliff. Meet them where they are.
All right. Let's see. Do I have that guy targeted?
No, you had you targeted somehow.
Oh, I keep.
There you go.
I'm. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Well, let me untarget you. You still have yourself target. There you go.
All right. So I'm gonna great axe this guy now.
And he mumbles under his breath, "Great axe." Oh crap! You hit. All right. I just assumed you'd all fumble the entire night.
Dang it.
Oh, but yeah, even your crappy damage rolls do a lot of damage. So this axe comes down, upon the skull of this Redbrand, and he's wildly disoriented at this point. All right. So, Bugbear Flamboyant Cape still in the box. Right. And you gotta ask yourself, he's got to be wondering what the hell's going on, and would have to be also wondering, like, as he sees his colleagues falling around him, what will you do with him if he ever gets out? Nick. Nick, you had a nice round with his balls last time.
I did. I'm gonna go in with old Karen in there and assist.
All right, make your moves. You have to do a series of them to get there. You can move up to 30 feet, so that's 5.
40. Because I'm
that's true.
yeah.
You can go for it. Yep. So you have 35 left. You have 25 left.
I'm gonna tell the rat that this guy that's coming up is cool. It's okay.
All right. He's noted. You have 15 left.
Rat.
Now you have line of sight to the ruffian. One would assume you would, unless you fumbled, not hit the rat. I mean, the rat's pretty tiny. Yes. You don't have melee though. You have to move closer for melee.
All right.
Oh wait, do you have melee?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you actually do have. No, you don't have melee. You have to move another half square.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna move in for melee.
All right. So you are shoulder to shoulder with Karen. The rat is between your legs, and you are now face to face with Mr. Ruffian. Did you just want to cuddle up next to him or something, or what's going on here?
Well, I'm trying to look because I was going to use Green Flame Blade, but I think I need to. I think that's going to be my action, so I won't be able to actually use my. I won't be able to swing my blade. I'll just be able to cast it on my blade.
All right.
And
And I
then
will
that'll
say
be
that
it.
you are so close to Karen that if you do fumble, you risk hitting her. Just so you know.
Okay. Karen, how do you feel? All right, sounds good.
Go for it.
I'm going to swing my Talon
Alrighty.
at the Redbrand Ruffian. Oh my god!
What? Nothing
Oh, wait.
happened.
Huh? Hang on a second. I have him targeted, right? Yeah,
What
targeted
happened?
Redbrand.
Drag onto the character, or
Okay.
and make sure you drag to the upper left-hand corner so you don't inadvertently drag onto the character.
Say that again.
Make sure you drag sort of the like the upper left-hand corner of the bad guy of the red band.
Oh, so
you
I don't cast it on Karen.
Yeah. Token stacking sucks.
Oh, thank God.
All right, you hit. I'm curious, what did you hit last time?
It was a 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That was lucky. All right, so you do hit. Now roll your damage.
All right, for 4.
You did 4 damage. So yeah, this guy is pretty hurt. You did it to the red brand, right? Form-fitting stockings. Yep, cool. All right, man. You have a little move left, I think. I think you have like 5 feet if you want to do anything.
No, I'm good.
I'm glad you said that. End your turn.
I'll be right here.
Awesome. And I'm hoping that Karen fumbles on Karen's turn. Just
Wow.
All right,
So
Fabia.
I'll try to seek an arrow into this guy again.
This guy being Flamboyant Cape?
Yeah.
You can't. Oh, wait.
What?
Wait, where are you? Who are you? Oh, I'm sorry.
right across from somebody.
Nose bristle.
Nose bristle. Okay.
Got it.
The
All
one
right.
I'm right across from.
Cool. And oh, you hit him.
I do this time.
Nice job. Do some damage.
Some damage.
Oh. So this bugbear, not the brightest guy.
You look hurt.
He's unbelievably hurt, but thinks if he could just have one more hit at that mosquito, he could die happy.
By mosquito, do you mean Little Zippy?
Little Zippy, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Bing, your detect magic comes up empty. You see nothing. Nothing magical.
Oh, I detect the magic in me, Tom. Okay, I am going to target Mr. Flamboyant Cape.
He's still in a box.
He's
you
in
cannot
a box.
target him.
Oh, shoot.
There is
Well
a room
done.
to you can get past both Skylar and Tato if you go carefully and only use half your movement because they're
Who's Mosk, by the way?
A little
Who
guy.
indeed. I don't know.
So
there's
if I
probably,
go like here.
yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
That ends your movement though.
Okay, Mosk is going to die now, so prepare to meet your maker, Mosk.
I have so many tales to tell.
Send it.
What is Mosk? Is he human?
Shit.
Is it a halfling?
Rat or something.
Would you ask what Mosk is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what Mosk is. I have to open him up.
Oh, he is
bloop,
not
bloop.
tiny.
So Mosk is a goblin,
Oh.
Whoa.
right?
Okay.
He's a goblin, a little goblin. All right. So yeah, you miss by more than 10 points. It says you can see that, right? By 10 plus.
Yes.
That's one of the new things is you can see how bad your miss was. And
Oh,
it helps you sort of-
Awesome. That's great. So I can feel worse about myself.
well, I mean, you can start triangulating on how many hit points something has. Actually, if you know they hit it this much and not
Armor
at this
class. Yeah.
much, yeah, you can sort of.
That's a good point.
Start figuring it out. So as your mojo misses, Mosk, yells out, Droop, get your ass out here and help.
Oh my.
He said ass.
Oh my. Tom's talking, but we can't hear him.
I don't like to fight. I don't like to fight.
Now he looks like he's cursing.
We cannot hear you.
He can't hear us, clearly. Well, let's hope.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting all sorts of weird symbols on the voice stuff. So let me try this instead. Did you hear any of what I said?
No.
Said ass.
All right, so I said,
Okay, what?
Still can't hear him. Oh, he's got his finger up. Sign language. One word. One word.
2 syllables.
Movie. 2 syllables.
you can't hear me at all, right?
No, we can hear you now.
So my microphone is crashing. I'm getting a spinning wheel. If my voice changes to weird, I'm apologizing in advance. So this goblin screams out, Droop, Droop, get your ass out here and help. And you hear this timid goblin that sounds browbeaten and miserable. I'd prefer not to. I'd prefer to stay here. I don't want to be in this fight. I don't want anything to do with this. And sort of Droop just refuses to come out. All right. We'll see what happens with my microphone. See if it ever comes back. All right. Whose turn is it? All right. I think you're out of movement and you missed. This brings us to. You have to end your turn, Mr. Bing. Awesome. Flea-bitten nose.
This guy's critical, man. He should be falling over.
He is very much critical. He's hold on one second. Hold on, guys. I gotta do some dad stuff right now. I gotta put this on my daughter's head. All right, lift up that thing, and there you got it.
Did she just wash her hair?
She did. She's all clean.
Nice.
One extra die of damage when the bugbear hits with it. All right, so he's using his brute, and he's going to hit with a melee damage because little Zippy's in striking distance. So he grabs his javelin and stabs at little Zippy. For God's sakes! Yes.
Nice.
And misses.
God damn it! I'm so angry. So he's hurt. So he's also not stupid. So he's gonna flee.
Wait, but don't I get an attack of opportunity then?
No, a little Zippy does.
That's what I mean. Little
That's what
Zippy
you
gets
meant,
an attack.
Yeah.
of
So little
opportunity.
Zippy gets.
Time.
So with a melee. So little Zippy can attack melee.
Which is
which
what
I-
he does all the time.
I know. That's just.
You're just saying to be specific.
Yeah, but little Zippy's gonna miss, guys. We all know little Zippy's gonna miss.
No way, man. Critical.
Yeah.
Little Zippy is gonna miss. All right, go for it, little Zippy.
Am I just putting it on him?
Yeah, you just drag it to him. Drag the attack on him, and then if he hits, which he won't. As I-
Oh gosh, no.
Oh.
So Zippy tries, but fails. and the bugbear disappears down this hall.
Wait,
Fabia, you can still see the bugbear,
Oh yeah.
but
Then
he's
if I can still see him, Zippy knows where it is too.
yeah. Well, Zippy saw him, like he saw the general direction.
Yeah.
Critical dude, like walk away so quickly.
Yeah. Well, will to live. Will
Alright,
to live.
So I'm
And by the way, don't anyone suggest to Wizards of the Coast that they introduce like movement penalties depending on damage, because it's already complicated enough.
good point.
So,
Is the other bugbear out of the box yet or no?
nope. He's got another I want to say
Really soon.
round, right? One more full round and he's out.
Right, I'm gonna move down here. That's exactly my range. I'll have line of sight to the guy, right?
Nope.
No?
You will
Why
not.
I'm right down the hallway.
I think it has to
Yeah.
be where I am.
Yeah, like the only person that will have line of sight is Fabia.
Oh.
But you could go after the mosque thing.
All right, I'll go back.
All right, and that will end your movement, my friend.
That's fine. I'm gonna shoot that little mosque dude.
Oh, I gotta get you off of Fabia. There you go. All right, so you're gonna shoot Moss. Wait, let me untarget the other guy. There you go.
I got mosque targeted.
Yeah, you had both of them targeted.
Oh, sweet. Redemption!
Ah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Die as I pull my crossbow.
man. 1.
Nice.
All right, light damage. We'll take it.
Oh, strong little guy.
All right, go ahead and advance your turn, my friend.
Done.
All right, Downey something. Downey's just gonna ready himself still. He's bleeding out in this room, hoping that you guys all forget about him.
Yeah, hasn't he died yet?
No, he's just he wasn't critical, you guys. He was just heavy. But he was but a man, and it didn't take much to scare him away. All right, Tato.
Okay, so I'm of course going to target Mosque.
You don't have to.
Oh no, I do. There we go. With
He's
my
the only
short
person
bow,
left.
I'm gonna say you are. Oops, no, not that. You need to die.
Damn it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And now.
Nice roll.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Yay!
No. I'm just gonna stay here.
Nice
Damn it.
job.
So as Tato, as wait, who dispatched the I'm confused. Wait a minute.
Tato.
Tato, how did you dispatch Nose
I
Bristle?
just hit. I don't know. I just hit Mosque.
Yeah, I think it had the.
Oh.
The damage to mosque heavy.
Yeah, so hold on. So you did 10 damage. So I got to take it off of
yeah,
Nose Bristles. Yeah, take it off
that's
Nose
weird.
Bristles.
That's who I had. I didn't have him. Oh,
Yeah, so-
I rolled my damage in the window, not on Mosque.
All right, so just for all of you guys,
Yeah.
always roll on top of the characters because Fantasy
Okay.
Grounds is wonky.
Okay.
All right, so like I got to give him back 10, so that puts him at 14.
I don't gotta.
And he comes back to life. And then Mosque is like felt like he got lucky there for a second. And Mosque loses 10 more, so that would put him at 20.
How many?
27. Well, I mean, you guys could have done that math yourself. It's 27.
I
He's taken
know.
27 points of damage.
We don't know how much they start with.
I know, but you can go in the combat tracker and you can go in the window and see every time he's been hit. Just add it all together. That's not a mystery.
No, But we don't know what his total is. That's what.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you how many he has. I just said that it went up. He's now taken 27 of damage, and he's still alive, barely alive enough. All right.
Zippy's gonna come say hi.
I sure as hell hope not, because you know whose turn it is after little Zippy, right? All right.
Noodles.
No, it's Mosk.
It's Mosk.
I know. I'm hoping Mosk will be dead.
But then it's me, and hopefully I can get over there. Okay.
So are you you're gonna move little Zippy? You said.
Yes.
Hopefully it'll take. It's not working so far.
I moved him on my end, or her.
I will move it.
Right.
I'll move him here as well. Something's up. Ah.
Okay.
There it is. The stupid crevasse. It's like the guy who coded this crap is horrible. All right. Anyway, little Zippy sort of. It's very small. No.
Why is it like this?
There, spins around with his tail aimed. And Mosk, spins towards Zippy.
It's targeted, correct?
Mosk is targeted, and Mosk is like, it's coming if you miss, right?
At least it wasn't a 1.
And Mosk is like, I told you what was coming if you missed. Now, does little Zippy want to try to move away?
No.
Okay.
For an attack of opportunity, no.
Okay. You sure? Because Mosk would chase him. All right.
Hush, Tom.
All right. So Mosk has Brute. He'll deal extra damage. Also has Surprise Attack, which he didn't get to use. So let's look and see what we got here. For some reason, he's targeting his friend. He should not do that. He's going to target this little guy here. And he's going to pull out his Javelin.
And miss.
And totally miss.
Probably not.
And probably miss.
Oops. I inadvertently moved my map around instead of letting go of the dice. Try this again. His attack. He has +4 on his attack, by the way.
No. Oh, no.
And he hits. So the first bit of damage he does is
25.
1.
Haha.
partially resisted.
Yes.
Son of.
Aww.
Hard to kill.
And then for his.
She's raging.
So melee 1 extra die of its own damage when bugbear. Okay. All right, so Mosk, 1 extra die, so 1d6 extra damage.
Why is there 1d6
Wait,
extra
from
damage?
what?
From what?
Because he has the trait Brute.
Oh.
So additional 4 of damage to Zippy.
She has so Zippy has bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing resistance.
That's why.
Oh, that's why it's resisted.
Up to 8 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, and that applied. Hold on.
So you
so
did
what?
6 points of damage.
Yeah. So there's 4, but hold on. There's an extra 4. So I got to roll a d6 for 4. But then, how much of that damage? Because that didn't get does that get resisted?
I
Or
think
is a
so.
brute? Or is a brute just bonus?
It didn't change anything when you did that.
Yeah, because I just had to. I just
4
rolled a
is
d6.
just bonus damage.
Yeah, I think it's bonus damage. I don't think it's resistible. All right, so that just takes
Yeah,
off
because
4.
the 4 didn't apply to the 13.
There it is. So little Zippy is moderately hurt.
That doesn't look moderate. It's
Moderate,
terrible.
midway. He's got, he's lost 14 of his 29.
I'm good.
And Mosk is not so dumb that he's going to try to move away. He's not going to give Zippy an opportunity attack.
Go Noodle.
All right, Noodle, you're up.
Well, I'm too far away. I don't think I can reach little Zippy at the moment.
No.
But I will. I'm gonna get a little closer because I want to have a little line of sight. If I move over to Tato, will I have a line of sight for this jerk? This jerk?
Yes, I think so. Oh yeah, right there you will. I hadn't thought about moving back. Let me see. Let me target and see if you have line of sight. Yep. You don't hit Tato, and yeah, I think you're good.
All right, with this little jerk.
Yeah, get him.
I'm gonna try to roll something other than a 1.
He says, "My name's Mosk, not Little Jerk."
Well, I'll be the jerk.
And he does yell again for Droop. As he sees you lining up your shot, he's like, "Droop, get out here!" And he hears Droop yell, "I want you to die."
Yes.
Are you sure his name's not Reek or Gollum?
Reek.
It's Droop. It's Droop.
It is Reek. So I'm gonna put my dice on his freaking ugly head.
Okay.
It was a 15. Can we go there?
Maybe you should have hit with your weapon instead of your dice. But Mosk is like whatevs. He just is laser focused on little Zippy. Right? He just know what the hell's going on with Flamboyant Kate, but he's just man. Him and the Zipster. All right.
I think I can get around anybody, right? I mean, I'm gonna heal, but I gotta wait till I can get closer.
Well, you can't heal on this turn anyway, so you can either
No.
you can have the rest of your move or just end your turn.
I think I'm gonna end it. Let me find the. Do you agree? What do you think? Because there's
Me?
nowhere else for you to go. No, not you.
I think you should target little Zippy.
Stop trying to kill little Zippy.
Oh,
On purpose.
I can't do that, right?
It's all chance.
All right, who's up? Where are we at? Oh, I forgot about this whole thing going on up here. So this guy's backed into a corner, and he knows if he steps away, like you guys are gonna just like take him out. So he's, he does the math and feels like he can't do as much damage to Karen as he potentially could to this scrawny wizard-looking dude. So he does have multi-attack, pulls out his short sword, and attacks Nick. He is drunk though, and he's like, "I'm gonna get crap."
Yes.
So up and down, you may add 1 to any ability score and decrease another by 1 if you wish. Yeah.
What?
So that's a really weird fumble. If it was one of you, it might have been a good thing. But being that he's drunk, he's just gonna the math was too hard and it all equaled to him. So that was his first hit, and he missed. So he goes for his second. And he misses again. So that's that. That's the end of his turn. So the rat, the rat is just gonna sort of move. I'm gonna move you, Nick, for just a second, so I can grab the rat. The rat's gonna move, sort of over onto the desk that was his former master. Okay, and I'm putting you back where you were, Nick. Now you're good to go. And the rat's not gonna do anything. Karen, you're up.
All right. I'm going to try to finish this guy off. I still can't tell if I have it targeted. Oh, I keep targeting myself because I'm so close.
I can help you here.
There we go.
There you go. I untargeted you.
All right. Womp.
Yeah. So what were you attacking with? It doesn't say.
Great axe.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it did. Okay, great X. Yeah. A swing and a miss. Did you want to move or stay where you are? Oh, never mind.
Let's stay put.
So Flamboyant Cape, like, stuck. Still. Can't do anything. Super confused. Nick.
How many more? Is this the last round that he's stuck?
This was the second time he's been stuck. So he has one more pass, and then he's done.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought.
Well, actually, you know
Oh,
what? No, this would be that would have been the third because the first one, he fumbled, and that didn't count as the round. So he has one more round,
Okay.
which actually could make for an interesting scenario for you guys, honestly.
So, I was going to cast Green Flame Blade, but I just wanted to confirm with you. The duration is instantaneous, so it's just going to give me. What is it? So
Is
the
it a
damage is just 1d8. Is the damage?
So it just does 1d8 of damage without having to hit, right?
Right, but I still have to. I that's if I hit.
Okay.
It does an extra 1d8. So I
Okay.
still have to hit. So if I cast it, that's not going to count as my action. The swing of my sword is.
Okay. So it's a free one, right?
That's the weird thing. The casting time says one action, but this says the duration is instantaneous. And then the description is you brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. So is
this
am I
round
automatically-
the cast? Is this
What's
round
up?
the cat? Is this the round? Does this round charge the weapon, and the next round the weapon is charged? That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that's how you were reading, because it sounds to me like since it's an instantaneous cast, like it sounds to me like I swing my blade and then cast Green Flame Blade, or I cast Green Flame Blade and then if I miss, it doesn't do anything. Because it's a cantrip, I can cast it as many times as I want.
Yeah, let me read it. Does anyone else have a point of view on this? Let's see here. Okay, so duration is instantaneous, which means that it happens immediately. Casting time is one action. Self 5-foot radius, and it happens immediately. All right. You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting. So you're doing it with the weapon.
Right, I'm doing it. I'd be casting it on top.
Yeah, so it is. So it is at the same time, right? So
okay.
Yeah, you're basically like as you're swinging, that weapon is now charged. Instantly.
Okay, but if I miss, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to be an awesome, an awesome graphic.
An awesome miss. Yeah, like a green flame will be like sputter, 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 and that's it. Well, let's find out. Let's see. Let's see what does happen. Go ahead and cast it, and then make your attack.
Okay. So.
Not
you
equipped.
You are not someone I can hear talking.
Oh, sorry. I'm So I cast Green Flame Blade, and I swing my talon.
All right.
And miss. It is an awesome miss.
Yeah, and what was interesting is that damage 1d8 fire to Nick. I'm wondering if that. I wonder if you actually roll that after you hit.
Oh yeah.
Because you rolled it on you were going to do it on yourself.
Right.
It didn't do anything,
a
but
casting focus, but it is not equipped. Nick Mellock has a component. What? It does not have any items in their inventory that matches the requirements. Oh, let me see.
All right, so I'm going to end your turn unless you're going to move.
Okay.
And then we'll let Favia miss at her next shot.
So should I be able to see that guy down the hallway or no? Because if I should be able to, I can't.
You should be able to because he's targeted. You can't see him at all, or do you see it like a dead?
I can't see him at all.
What if I did this? Now can you see him?
Yeah.
And then let me put him back where he was. Now can you see him?
Nope.
Oh, wait a minute. Now can you see him?
Nope.
What? Here, I'll let you target him, but he's back in that corner.
Okay, like I see loot where he was.
Yeah, that's because Tato accidentally killed him. he dropped all his shit
Definitely
preemptively.
on purpose.
So, okay, well, I'm going after him,
Okay.
obviously. Yes.
Oh, Christ. Inspiration. You gain inspiration. If you already have inspiration, you may use an extra inspiration before the end of your. All right, so you can either.
I do have inspiration, so that's a second one.
Yeah, so you can click inspiration. Damn, he dropped extra loot.
Oh my god.
Go to your inspiration slots, Fabia, and click yourself another inspiration. So you have 2.
I have 2.
I think people forget about inspiration.
I do forget about it.
Yeah, you could use it in those moments where I killed little Zippy potentially.
Yeah, I'm saving him up.
Yeah, although, well, you won't get them very often. But like, don't forget, little Zippy doesn't have any inspiration. Just all right. So you can move still. You've now laid waste to this guy that I was probably going to bring back out to finish off little Zippy. So that's a bummer.
I'll just hang out right there for right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, he died here.
Yeah,
corner.
I figured he was back there.
And as
where the original loot was.
Yeah, and as his body crumpled to the ground, you hear Loop cheer, hooray! So
who is this Loot? I want to meet them.
Droop. His name's Droop.
And the other goblin that's hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reek.
Hold on.
Reek.
Oh, there he is.
Hold on, I gotta get him to neutral. There it is. Oh, it's Cyrus' turn.
Cyrus the virus. Go get him, Cyrus.
All right.
Still no magic.
I'm trying to decide if I should fire my last spell at this guy. Nope, I am not. I am going to grab my crossbow.
You have that. You already have it in your hand, right? Should be equipped. Yes.
Hold on.
Nope. You have a mace equipped.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to get out my crossbow, and that will be my action, right?
That's your free action.
Yep.
Can you? So your crossbow is a one-handed weapon, right? Not a two-handed. The bow is a two-handed. Crossbow is one-handed, I believe. It's like a gun. Am I correct?
I think so. Yeah. Like mine is two-handed. My longbow is for sure.
Yeah. So go to your inventory and equip this weapon.
My crossbow's two-handed.
Oh, is it?
Mine, it's a light. I don't know if that makes any difference. A crossbow.
Well, once you equip it, Mark, we can look and see if this is a free action or your whole action.
Okay.
All right. So let's. Oh, it went away. There it's back. All right. Let's see here.
Here, equipped. Okay. And so, do I have to unequip the mace and the?
Oh, here we go. So this is interesting. It's a one-handed weapon. It's a simple ranged weapon, but loading is two-handed.
Oh, okay. So I have to drop my shield.
Yep.
All right. But so do I have a chance to fire or no?
You do. So if you drop, a drop is you can drop without anything.
Yep.
Just remember to
drop
pick it up.
my shield on the ground. Yep.
Okay. And then you can actually fire.
Prepared to meet your maker. Or not.
Yeah. May want to pick up that shield. But you can't. Not on this turn.
Not this turn.
And by the way, thank you for knowing that. Like that a drop is that. That's it's good when I don't have to know the rules. All right, so you still have movement left if you want to move.
Nope. I'm fine where I am.
I don't like the idea that everybody has ranged weapons potentially aiming at this bugbear in a glass case. But
No, that's totally what's happening.
I know what's
This
gonna
is the
happen.
way, Tom. This is the way.
This is the
gonna
way.
Be like this is gonna be like a Quentin Tarantino movie where like he's gonna come to and everyone will be readied with their weapons aimed at him, and then you'll all get to like roll damage on him.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, hit next.
Who is
Or-
it?
This brings us to Skylar, who has line of sight.
Dude.
You
So-
could also
so
hit,
lost,
you could
right?
also attack Zippy if you wanted to.
No. That's a terrible thing to say.
Everyone but you likes little Zippy Tom.
All right. So I got Mosk targeted.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow, hopefully. So I pull up my crossbow and I aim it at Mosk. And I say, "Take this." Hopefully, villain. I've been rolling crap tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to tell you that Moss is like, "What up, guys? This is awesome."
This sucks.
He's like,
I'm
I want to get this laugh back to me and this little mosquito son of a gun. So
I scream out Karen's name. I need you, baby. I need your mojo.
all right. So, man, what would this guy do? All right.
Is he drunk and passed out in the corner?
No. So, okay. So, you guys hear coming back down this hall. This guy's realized that like there's nowhere for him to hide. He's pretty drunk. He's got some courage. He hears a lot of myrtleizing going on. 5, 10, 15. Pops out to here. That's as far as you can get. And he's got like some he's hurt, sort of bound himself up a bit, but he's got a little courage, and he sees Noodle, and Noodle thinks to herself, "Holy smokes, this guy's coming at me!" But alas, he reaches for his bow and realizes that these ruffians, they're not ranged attackers; they're melee, and he ends his turn. Hato. Let's unselect this gentleman.
You are muted.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna finish Mosk off.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna say,
No, you're not.
yeah, your droop never came, and now you're done for.
Send it.
Okay.
You got this.
No, I
God
don't.
damn it.
Dang it. We are sucking tonight.
Never mind.
This is what happens when I'm in Reno. Bad mojo.
What is?
Tom's muted again. Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Were you like
Dude.
protesting Little Zippy wasn't going to get a turn no matter what?
Well, this app died, so it's been spinning that entire time, and right when it was Droop's turn, it said, "Would you like to report this to Microsoft?" And I'd like to report it to somebody. Anyway, so little Droop, little Droop yells down the hall like, "I'm not your enemy." Dare I do it in the goblin voice? No. I'm not your enemy. Thank you for freeing me from these. Are they all dead?
Not yet.
Then I shall stay here.
Good idea, friend.
How long does this last? How many rounds?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Rage doesn't. That's the thing that we have to reset on me every time. It doesn't go away automatically. So.
How often is it supposed to go away?
1 minute.
Okay, so 10 rounds, and we're on round 4. Right? God damn. All right. Look. I'm sorry. Little Zippy's like 10 Karens taped together. All right?
With wings.
All right, Little Zippy. Go ahead.
It's gonna go after Mosk again.
And it's gonna miss. It's gonna miss.
Or not.
It's gonna miss. Gonna miss.
Or not.
Oh,
Damn it!
yeah.
No.
Oh, my thing just stopped.
Oh, it looks like you missed. All right, sorry. We'll just move on to. We'll just move on to Mosk.
Here we go.
No, too many dice.
Nice. He missed.
Damn it. Yeah.
Deadly.
15 points of damage. Only needed 3. Mosk was hanging on by a thread there.
Dang.
I just needed one more attack, guys. Just one more attack.
I figured.
Yeah, I mean, I was like really biding my time. So as Mosk dies, he thinks that goddamn that Droop. And then, also like, what the hell's up with Flamboyant Kate? Just standing there watching me get my ass handed to me. No one's attacking him, right? And then just like, shuffles off his mortal coil and he's now dead. And sadly, his turn was next. All right, Noodle. You gonna heal Mosk?
I'm going to shoot to hopefully get more than a 1 or more than a 5. This Downy Spadebeard, right?
Wait, is he? I think he's still in a cage.
Isn't
Who?
he?
No.
Oh.
She's talking about the ruffian coming down the hallway. The drunkard who
Oh, okay.
has found his bravery. Well, at least until he steps out and sees all of the dead bodies.
I do have line of sight for him, right?
Yes.
Cool then.
Barely. And you're
Woohoo.
the only one. You're the only one who has line of sight.
Oh, come on. Yay, something.
Yeah. Good job.
All right, now I drag this on top.
It won't be much, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Doomed.
And as this ruffian, he's drunk, and you hear him call out, "You took a vow to heal, not kill," and then dies. So, where does that leave us? That leaves us with poor bastard. Can't run away because he'll die. All he can do is hope that you guys continue to miss. So he's going to multi-attack Mr. Nick. Oh my god, double fumble.
Oh my god.
Ah.
So on the plus side, did not roll anything too horrible. That was his first miss. Let's try a second. Oh my god, he fumbled again. Oh, but he got lucky again. So nothing's happened other than he's in trouble. All right. So the rat, the rat flips from up to neutral. So this rat now it's not your friend per se, but is sort of neutral to you guys. Karen.
All right. We try again.
In about 3 turns, you can make
Got
your way to
this.
Little Zippy if you want to end Little Zippy.
Everyone likes Little Zippy, but you.
I didn't know what I was doing when I created him for you and made him way too powerful. Oh shit!
All right, here we go.
There he is. He's back.
She's back.
She's back.
God damn it. So in this weird sort of acrobatic moment, Karen brings her great axe down upon this ruffian, and just mashes him into just this splurt of a body. But weirdly, out of the corpse jumps this bag of goods right on top of Karen's head. So, where does this leave us, you guys? This leaves us. Is there anyone left alive other than Mr. Glass, half full?
Nope. Well,
All right.
the little goblin guy.
What little goblin guy? Oh, Drew.
The goblin guy, yeah.
So this is his last moment where he's going to be in this glass cage, and you can see him just vibrating with anger. He's going to pass his turn, and this is going to get interesting, guys. All right, so you guys are up in the room. You've dispatched that gentleman. There's no more foes other than the rat. What do you want to do, Mr. Nick? And we're about done after this. We'll get through this battle and we'll be done.
I'm feeling pretty courageous here. I think I'm gonna go into this other room here.
All right. So make your move.
Yeah, actually, I probably should have moved that way after I finished. I totally forgot.
All right, so you move in, and so this room appears to be a wizard's workshop. There was a rat that you've met that scurried across the floor behind you, so he's going to come in after you. It takes sort of refuge under a large work table set up with, all sorts of fun stuffs that I'm not going to try to pronounce at this point. I'm tired. And all of it sort of stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes. Now, of course, you didn't come in this way normally. You've come out through the back door. This rat, you've already sort of befriended. I mean, it's sort of neutral to you. So yeah. So not much ado about the familiar. So that's what you see. So that's what you see natively.
Okay.
Anything else? You need to do an investigation or a perception, whatever else. That's just sort of what you see line of sight.
Can I do that right now?
Yep.
Roll. Yeah, I'll roll a
investigation.
Yeah, I'll roll a investigation. Okay, never mind. I don't see shit.
You don't see anything, but you're convinced that there's probably something. All right.
So-
end your turn.
So those guys could do some exploration, and we'll finish off the bugbear.
Yeah, Fabia, you are up. You know this thing's going to come to life in a moment. What are you going to do?
Probably position myself and ready, so I'm ready for it to come to life.
All right, so you're going to ready. So the first person that will have a shot will be Fabia. Readied. All right, so ready
And
yourself.
Can I go there? Or do I need to move, actually? Was I okay?
No, you needed to move. Yeah,
Okay.
you needed to move. All right,
Then
so
I
you're
will
there,
go there.
and then you're readying yourself, you said?
Yes. I'm trying to find it.
It's in your
Double click
action.
it.
Yep, just double click it. You're readied. All right,
Okay.
next. I'm pretty sure there's a theme going to happen here.
Are these all ranged guys down here at the bottom? All
So-
of us?
Yes.
So Cyrus, the only magic you detect is this crazy ass box around the bugbear
Okay, sounds good.
that you know is going to go away.
Yep. I am readying myself to the minute that goes away. I'm going to shoot him
All right.
dead.
So you will be after her. You will be after Fabia. Skylar, what you gonna
I'm
do?
getting ready, Tom. I'm
Okay.
gonna do it.
Okay.
Do I
Skylar's
have to
readying
push a
himself.
button? Do I need to push a button?
Nah.
Yeah, it's action or
Yeah, double click ready. It doesn't. It's just more of a verbal. It's just a nice thing to do. All right, then hit end your turn.
I'm working on it. This is gonna be fine.
Tato, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I think I'm gonna get ready.
All right.
Should
You're
I-
gonna ready
okay.
yourself. In what way?
I'm gonna ready myself to shoot him with my arrow when it's my turn. He's
Okay.
a pincushion man.
Okay, hit next. Droop's like, sounds like you're all getting ready for something. Should I come out?
Gonna be graphic.
Not
I'd
yet.
stay there.
Droop sort of poke. You see Droop sort of poke his head out, and he just looks super pleased. All right. What about little flippin'
Zippy should get
Zippy?
healed.
Little Zippy's gonna fly by Noodle.
Oh,
get
so
healed.
little Zippy's not going to go within melee range of the bear? Oh, interesting.
Just yet.
All right, so go ahead and fly him over. Boom. All right. Is that anything else little Zippy's going to do?
Well, she's obviously gonna ready herself too, so she can fly in and ding
Well,
if she needs to.
You can ready yourself to. Do you have any? Does little Zippy have any melee? Oh wait, no, it doesn't need any. I mean, does it have any range? Ah, so he can't really do anything other than just like watch. Or she.
Yeah, she'll just ready herself.
All right. Hit next. At least one. And Noodle. You gonna get down on the ready action, or are you gonna heal a little Zippy? You're muted. You're still muted.
Just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna mix it up a bit and heal. Let's zip.
Damn it. All right,
So-
heal little Zippy.
Make it a good one. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good. And I'm gonna just see what happens. I have a good front. I mean, if
You
he
do.
ends up with me,
This
that's
is
fine.
this is like a freaking Tarantino movie here. All right, so end your turn.
My turn. Yeah. Hold on. There you go. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, the rat. The rat just sort of is sort of hanging out with you, Nick, and Karen, not being bad, not being good, just being. Karen, you're up.
All right. I guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
just move.
Yeah, unless you Hulk your way through the walls, there's no way for you to get in on the Tarantino action.
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna kind of push the moving back down through that space.
All right, push past there, Nick. Boom. Do you want to roll anything? So you come into the room, you see the same stuff that Nick saw.
Yeah. No, I think I'm good. I'll just bark it.
All right, bark away. Probably some interesting stuff in there for later. And flamboyant bugbear sees all of you aiming at him, and he's done the math and saw that little Zippy did the most damage and probably is the easiest to kill. So he's gonna jump across the cavern at little Zippy if he lives.
Shit.
So, that said, in order, Fabia, take your ready attack.
I don't have to target him, right? I just have to put it on him.
I'm hearing a lot of feedback. Oh, it's snap crackle. It sounds like it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Can you mute yourself for a sec?
Okay, there you go. All right, what were you saying?
I just have to roll it on him, right?
Yeah, you drag the attack onto him, and then you drag the damage if you get. Yes.
Tom.
All right. He's like, bring it. All right, you missed. Then next up was Mr. Bing. Cyrus.
I'm a cast in this time. My guiding bolt.
Didn't tell me how much I missed by.
It.
And you miss. Oh yes, yes. I wish Noodle hadn't healed the bugbear. Although maybe he's thinking he goes after the heal. Who was ready next? I believe it was Tato. Was it Tato or was it Skylar?
You just go down in order. So
It was Skylar.
Okay,
Yeah,
Skylar, you're up. So then go ahead and roll your attack.
I gotta.
Come on, Skylar, you got this.
Oh yeah. Got targeted. I
You don't have
raise my crossbow one more time.
Yeah, you can't target it. You just have to drag it to the character.
Okay. Boom.
It'll be a miss.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm like all misses tonight. All right. I sit here and I cry in my lap.
All right, so you missed. This bugbear is starting to feel pretty confident, and now it's Tato.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Nice job.
So 16.
Nice.
So, after being in a box, watching all of his colleagues die, and then sort of systemically watching most of you miss him, finally Tato connects. What I had mentioned what his move was going to be.
Come on, miss.
It does have to do an athletics check, right, to jump across the crevasse?
That's right.
Hold on. Hold on. I got to bring his character sheet up. He knows the terrain, and he only moved half the distance. So, let's see here. Where is his athletics check? How the hell do I roll athletics check?
He's also been paralyzed in a box for 3 rounds, so
He's
probably not as
Yeah,
a little stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't stretched out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm pass on that. Hold on.
Disadvantage for muscle cramps.
So skills, athletics. Athletics is a strength check. So that would be strength. I don't know which one of these I click. Let's see.
God.
And he made it. Barely, but he made it. He needed a 10. He got a 10. He comes across. He's positioned your healer and Little Zippy are both between you and the rest of them.
I'm detecting someone wants to kill Little Zippy.
For sure.
Yeah.
The reading, like, no. So be fair. Reading the room, or this guy, like Little Zippy, has like laid waste a lot of people, you know, in this his site. So we're just gonna go ahead and take care of this now. Little Zippy
No.
does get hit, and it is a brute attack. Unfortunately, he doesn't have multi-attack. So attack. I have to reread brute so I can remember how to do this. 1 extra die of its damage, and I think what I need to do is take this damage die. Yep. And there's 2 of them, and I think I have to go over that d6 for a third. There we go. Now I've added it. So you can right-click over any of the dice when you're holding the dice, and it'll add 1 more of whatever dice you clicked, just so you know. Now I know how to do that. And we're going to roll. 3 6s. Come on, 3 6s.
Oh, shit.
15. Wait a minute. God
To
damn it.
yourself?
What did I just do? It's supposed to go to Little Zippy. Bugbear. Hold on. Did it go to him?
How didn't I move?
It didn't go to anyone, did it?
You attacked yourself.
It didn't go to anybody.
It didn't
Yeah,
go
I
to
think
anybody, though.
Oh. So I just have to go to Little Zippy and put the 15 there. My bad.
No, because the rage thing is still happening.
Oh, let me.
So
Okay, so
I don't think it's
I will.
full 15.
Oh, that's
will-
right. Resist. Piercing resist.
Yeah, let me re-roll. Unfortunately, we all agreed this is the okay thing to do, right? Re-roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Maybe we'll get those 3 6s.
You know, he could get a larger number, right?
I know.
He did not.
There you go. But that's what you need to partially resist it.
And if Noodle hadn't
Yeah.
healed him, he might
He'd have
be
been
pretty dead. I mean, don't
Yep.
forget he's a character, so he gets saving throws and all sorts of crap. So it's unlikely
No.
I can kill him off. All right, next is Mr. Nick.
Why?
Nick, what are you doing? There's no ums in D&D. You got to know what you're doing, man. Otherwise, I'm going right past it.
All right. So I'm gonna head back downstairs.
So wait, hold on. I'll get this right. The wizard's going into a room full of wizardy stuff and is just going to leave. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, technically, I wouldn't know what's going on in the other room, right?
You would not.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
you
So
hear
I'm gonna.
you hear battle stuff, but you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay. I'm just gonna move a little bit farther inside. And can I do another investigation?
You sure can. It's your turn. Go for it.
For some reason, I can't come into the room with Karen. It's not allowing me to.
Okay, I'll move you. There we go.
Perfect. All right. And investigation. There we go.
All right, so you find amongst all of this stuff, this is a wizard's workshop, and you do find a wizard's tome. It's a dwarvish tome.
Ooh.
And I will open you up and give it to you. You also find... Bloop, bloop. So you have a tome. It's in your inventory. It may not be identified. All right. You also... let's see. Is that what was in it? You also find a little bit of treasure. There's a bottle of dragon bile, a bottle of mercury, and a bottle of powdered nightshade. I'm going to throw that in your inventory.
I have a death lock heart that's in my inventory that if I eat it will give me detect magic. For 1 hour. What do I need to do to eat that? I guess,
So
or at least to pull it out of my inventory.
I'm confused. What are you trying to do?
Why are you trying to detect magic?
Because I'm in a wizard's room.
So it's all magic.
Yeah.
You want to get all the cool stuff.
I want to see
before
what
you
magic is in here.
Okay.
Well, if you want to know what magic's in there, you got to roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, but like I feel like you would know.
Well,
right.
can I roll an Arcana check right now, or was that my one move with the investigation?
No, you can roll an Arcana check. There you
okay.
go. I just dropped that crap into your inventory, by the way.
Okay. All right. Arcana. There we go.
So you take a look around, and you sense a lot of magics and magic stuff. Things that are bubbling away, things you don't understand, things that are way above your pay grade. And you know, this tome and these 3 items are pretty much like the cream of the crop, creme de la creme, whichever. So you've got the good stuff, and this everything else in this room is probably like something you couldn't use or shouldn't.
All right, fair enough. And I'm done.
All right. Yeah, let's get this combat done so we can log off and I can go to sleep dreaming of Zippy. Fabio.
Zippy dying.
So I can try to go across the crevasse. I just need to make an athletics check, right?
You got to get a 10. That's all.
So I'm going to try to go there.
Athletics check. 10 or more.
Just into the chat window, right?
Yep, just into the chat. You got a +5 on athletics, so you're gonna have to do it pretty bad to not pass this. But
That's it.
yeah, you fell into the crevasse.
Oh
Oh
shit!
god, that happened to me last time.
Yeah, and so it's 1d6 for every 10 feet bludgeoning damage. Yeah, and then you're also prone. So we take this little guy here and we say Fabia is prone. Bloop.
But just for one time, right?
Yeah,
One.
yeah, and it just takes half of your movement to stand up, and then you have the rest of your movement to climb out of the crevasse next turn. But you're in the crevasse for this turn, as well as you need to do a 1d6 of damage. So roll a 1d6 for me, please. I will let you roll your own damage.
Into the chat window?
Yep, into the chat window.
I was like, of course I'm going to roll that well.
Whoopity-doo, a 2. So you are now damaged by 2, because you fell down and went boom.
Wait, that
Oh, did I?
it looks like you rolled it as little zippy.
Little zippy.
I guess it doesn't
I
matter.
was. Well, I was
Yeah,
confused.
that's fine. It's a 2 is a 2 is a 2. All right, so you're in the crevasse, Fabia. You still have your action.
What can I do?
Get
If I-
back up.
Can I still
Yeah.
get back up if I've fallen?
Yeah, you can use it. You could use that as your action, and then you can have what? How far did you jump? You tried to jump
15.
15, and you can move.
So can I just try to do, like, move right there? Why can't I move?
Where are you trying to move to?
I'm just trying to move right next to the loot.
She's going for the loot.
Right there. Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
climb up. So that'll take your action and your move, and that ends your turn.
Okay.
And you're no longer prone. Let me get that out of there for you. Boom.
Yay for not being prone.
All right, Cyrus.
All right, I'm taking a hop over the crevasse.
It's like this is a theme here. You want to go
Well,
straight
we're
across?
all lined up on the wrong side.
You want to go straight across or at an angle? Okay, 15 feet across. Athletic check.
Don't worry. I was in
Shit.
track and field in high school.
I like that confidence.
No,
It's okay.
No. Let's see.
I'm a limo driver.
There we go.
Nice.
You made
Yay.
it. All right, so you made it across.
Breaks the curse.
Okay,
So you still
can
have
I
15
shoot?
feet left. You can shoot.
I'm gonna shoot from right here.
All right, you can hit little Zippy.
No. In fact, on the contrary, I'm planning on shooting Mr. Flamboyant Cape right between the eyes, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Let's. Yes.
I do mind.
Get him.
Oh my god. I hate goblins.
So well, he's a bugbear, so he's okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So yes, so you did make this really awesome leap across. You know, like Wonder Woman
What's that?
from the first movie, not the second
16
movie. It
is
sucked.
the magic number.
So you did not hit though.
Okay.
And so yeah, you know that you need more than a 15 to hit this guy.
It's a 16.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna walk across the crevasse along that bridge.
Okay, so you're gonna it's rough terrain down and up.
Oh,
Where are you
go
walking
here.
to?
I go here.
Aren't the bridges bad?
Yeah,
We know the bridges are bad.
Yeah,
I'll
the
let-
bridges are trapped.
I'll give you a second to think about that, I guess, since your colleagues are calling out, "Don't go across the bridge."
I thought every time I jump, I fall. Is the bridge that bad?
What?
Yeah, they're trapped. We know
Oh,
they're
okay, then.
trapped. That's why we jump.
But I'm not
Okay,
going to tell you.
I'll jump.
Okay, where are you jumping to?
I don't know. Can I jump like over here?
I
Maybe
don't know where
maybe-
over here is.
What
Where
I'll
you-
do is I'll move down and then jump across
Okay.
because it'd be really weird to do a diagonal.
Okay, you
jump.
move up. You're gonna move up 10 feet. Okay, and then you're gonna jump across, and that'll be the end of your movement.
But I can still shoot, right?
Yeah, you can still shoot. So you got to jump across. So go ahead and that'll be right on top of Cyrus. You have to go up a little bit more.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You want me to just move you where you're gonna jump to? There. Oh, that's good. Perfect. 15 feet. Now roll an athletics check.
Oh yeah, I did it. Hey, where's my bonus?
You rolled a d20, so you need to roll an athletics check under skills.
Oh. Come on. Sorry, all my screens are really tiny.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Roll that bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
you did it.
You so
Nice.
close.
Oh,
So
close.
Oh, barely.
So close.
I was gonna drop you back into the crevasse and smile.
No.
All right, so you made it across barely. You like stumbled to the other side, but you got your footing and your bow is ready. And what do you do here?
I'm gonna hit that dude.
I'm torn. I want you to kill him because I think we need to end. But at the same time, I kind of want to like hit little Zippy again.
Yeah.
All right, so roll some damage, and you did 5 points. You're chiseling away at this guy.
Not
All
dead
right.
yet?
No, he's not dead yet. He's a badass bugbear. It's a good thing you put him in a box. All right, end your turn. Let's get this party going. Tato.
Tato. Tato.
Tato.
Okay, so everybody's in my way, right?
Yeah, you have to jump across, or you could use your action
Or-
to shove Noodle.
Couldn't she just get by Noodle and do
Sure.
a sneak attack? Because he is occupied with trying to kill little Zippy.
Yeah, no, he is focused on Zippy. I don't think. Yeah, I think Noodle's blocking.
Listen,
But you can. But I will tell you this: you can move. I'll let you move half your distance. Or wait, are you going to try and do stealth? What are you trying to do? Sneak
Shoot, I
attack?
tried to move Noodle. Can you undo what I tried to do?
Yeah, I'll let you move. Because you're gonna have to be super careful shimmying by her. I'll let you move half your distance, and then you're gonna have to roll for if you're gonna do sneak attack. Is sneak attack a racial thing? I mean,
It's a thief thing.
a thief thing, right? So it's just automatically. You don't have to roll that, right?
Oh yeah, I think I get sneak attack just because I'm next to someone. I think I get it automatically because I'm within
Okay.
5 feet of another.
So you did not have to jump across. You were only you only needed to move halfway, but the good news is you made it. You're adjacent to flamboyant Kate, who's you see like the bloodlust in his eye for this little Zippy guy.
And let's see, I'm gonna sneak attack.
Did you apply that to yourself or to or is that how it works? I don't know.
I applied it to myself. I just clicked on it.
Nice.
Ooh. Right?
No, because it got a +6 because it looks like craziness.
Nice.
There we go.
Good job.
Yikes.
Yep.
So yeah,
Okay.
you're chiseling away. It's like a fantastic sculpture or sculpture. Anyway, Droop's like watching all this unfold and just is like cheering you guys on, like go go go. Clearly not happy to be part of this gang. Oh, it's so bad.
Just
The
don't miss.
The Wrath of Zippy.
So Zippy's in melee range of this bugbear, who's heavily hurt, and has a bloodlust for little Zippy. Can little Zippy turn it around?
She's
Until
gonna
next
try.
time.
Yeah, we should end
I'm
now.
Cliffhanger.
Nice.
Oh, dang it. You hit. All right, little Zippy. What do you got? 3 dice of damage. Well, Flamboyant
That's a lot of
Cape
damage.
did his best to do his worst. And falls to his death. Little Zippy lives, to fight another day. Noodle, give yourself an inspiration point for playing strategically really well on that, because quite honestly, Zippy would have died, and you made the right choice. So you go to your main tab, and there's a thing that says INSP, and click a little dot. Inspiration means at any given point, the way we're playing it at least, if you have a really crappy roll, you can re-roll that one roll.
You mean like all of my rolls?
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's like you want to use it when it counts, right? Like when you like someone is you fail to save someone, or what, or you need a saving throw, whatever. It lets you, basically gives you a do-over. You rewind time.
So
Mulligan.
A mulligan. Yeah.
Can I ask one thing? So I know that. So we pretty much cleared it, right?
Yep. Well, you cleared the west side, and you cleared part of the.
Okay,
other
so
side.
I used my last heal on Lil Zippy to.
We're probably gonna need to rest for a little while, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, because then I'd be out.
Well,
So why
can
don't
we rest right now?
So
Well,
you're not in combat. As a matter of
Okay.
fact, hold on. So we got the wizard workshop. So give me 2 seconds, and then we'll end this night. Party sheet. Experience.
And can I try to get some of my arrows back? Never made.
Yeah. So go ahead and.
anything.
Do you guys remember how to do that, or you want me to explain it again?
Don't you have to just hit that?
You gotta do
I
that.
just hit my reload.
It's not reload.
No, don't hit reload.
Uh-oh.
You hit the the first thing you do is you go into
It's the magnifying glass.
Yeah, explain it to her, Fabia. Guard barracks.
And so you hit the magnifying glass next to where your damage is.
Okay.
And our ammunition, are you still saying 75%, Tom?
Yeah.
And of how many shots we took. And then you hit the plus sign afterwards, right?
Yep. That is exactly it.
And then
I had already hit reload. So I think I took 6 shots.
So it took 6 out of your inventory rather than picking 6 up.
Yeah. I think we can. I know it's getting late, Tom. Can we like search the cave and then maybe next time, or?
Well, let me do this first. Let me go ahead and award your experience for the battles you just fought. Bloop bloop bloop. So that was for all of the things you've killed. And then real quick, let me loot this crap for you.
Yay.
And I'm just going to add everything to the party inventory, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean, if there's anything interesting, I'll tell you that, like Mosques is like an eye patch, a barrel, some moon seeds. Oh, there's actually some pretty interesting stuff. You'll want to take a look. Going to the party inventory. This guy that was in the hallway. He was very a very lovely person. He carried javelins and a harp.
What?
Just going to the party inventory. I'm going to move you guys around so I can get to the loot. Oh, I already got that loot. All right. This guy's loot here. I'm moving Tato out of the way. Moving little Zippy out of the way. Oh, I dropped him in the crevasse. Some more stuffs, like same stuff that you've seen before. These goblins, the ruffians dropped. This guy was writing poetry, and he had some legal code, so he must have been studying to be a lawyer. Not anymore. This was his colleague was studying the exact. He must have went to school with the same guy. They were probably classmates. He said, like, you know what we should do? We should join the ruffians, and that did not work out well for them. This guy up here, nothing but some garbage. And this guy right here, I'm making my way around. Hey, another law student. Weird. Okay. On that note, you've now looted everybody. I'm going to remove the bad guys from the combat tracker. Delete from tracker. Only foes. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And that leaves Droop and the rat. Wait, where'd Droop go? Yeah, Droop and the rat. And the corpses just sort of like disappear. And you're left in the cavern. So I would recommend, you got a bunch of rooms that you can explore. I would recommend we do that next time.
Yeah.
Because it's getting late. And and this is a pretty good, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. What you guys do know is that you've come in through a secret door, you've explored the entirety, well, I'm sorry, you've killed off what seems to be the entire west side of this. You've went through a storage room and you've found sarcophagi and some prisoners and freed them. You went partway down a hallway, but did not.
Always keep one eye open.
Yeah, always keep one eye
It's
open.
much easier for me than it is
And but you didn't ever make your way all the way into the actual entryway to the hideout, correct? We never made it that far. You sort of turned around partway there. So that's sort of what's left, right? Exploring the rooms, the empty rooms, and then whatever's to the whatever's over to the east if you want to explore that stuff, right? Yeah, that's the end of that. Any questions or comments? You can leave feedback in the feedback box, hanging outside the break room, and we're gonna go from there.
Thanks, Thomas. Thanks.
All right,
everyone.
guys. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you.
And happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving next week, for everybody.
Yeah, happy
Oh,
Thanksgiving,
happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.
See you guys.
See you soon, everyone.
Thanks for the game.
Later, Tater.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye.